Okay, interior so me mo akoba bi about TVSYZ and afi power 97.9 FM inside politics jumedi ni ya sha said that nkopem say 6 p.m. ebebo no na maimu nkomo nsema hodo a etwegu o man no mo ana ya pempanifo a wo mote sansem ya se abribia baabi a obeje bre na obehwe jumedi bi na ubetie yen so no na ye de ntiremu ese na fata de abrel ntina waye Ghana ni waye temamuni na wo kro no mu no na abribia watimi atse said ya memo no ekoso ase eno nti ana yedi inside politics jumedie no ebaba besoma ye dwada kopim fiada biara obra about 2 kopem 6 p.m. ebebo Mr. Kevin Asante enemy producer okwa MCR director Ralph Jampo and afi ye Mr. Peter Cranton Mr. Emmanuel Kisi Mr. Emmanuel Nete Abbas womo ana wo MCR womo hye TV ni so ama na bibia team aye kama Lizzy na ye makeup kama na afi Francis ene eye Kofi Asante ebegina cameras na ti na omabomodin na womo so adirect cameras na twa dwumadi ni se beye na so betimi anya bre na wahwe dwumadi bi na ye nyina di dwumadi abom mi amedi dwumadi e ho chia me di de enke Obrempong the grassroots president okwapemai kane abribia metenase a mesekai se ye nokre eye pepepe yo eye se wo man be fa ne ntema pa bi di efra enu ti ne di sa dwumadi e di abom bibi kakra bi asie ne na me pese meche wo ho bebre ena no pa me sorry first caller me nya efi me ma me ho MPP fo bi asase e frɛ me ma me man pressure se me bo mo patch na chirodo ene me pese metwe asem num madwuma na me ye se wo hwɛ na asem a maka no na yade anu ode ma wo a de opese wo ye ne ye but monyi me maame film mo amuni me maame na abrewa no mo de sa precious we man no muntwa so ay madwuma na me ye na no kure no se na me de to ho anopai me maame be ye wana na ogina phone so no osu say be before frefre no say maye den say asem no kure ni da ho maka kire mo se de atie nie etimu mama me na so mo njo no mindi atame ye mi ataki obi aye ba said the asam ne tie no ye nja nto wo saada ene de Obrempong me ka kire mo sa asam no said ye tie no ye hunu ne yakutamu a ye beka ne said ye tie saade a kire wo enya dia mesesa ebadwuma me ye entimu mabre wa no ntira ne ba bi no wo home ye kyekire wo man na ye ne yie ensema babo wo man ne ye ka kire wo yentai obiao ye de otai kwanfa but abrabo pa bia MPP from boboy no momfa ho nkrata amere me Obrempong meka ho asem de amamo abrabo pa bia mo bobo wo man mu emfie nwotwe no momfa ho nkrata amere me na menka ho asem momfa mamo enya no krasa mutu cathedral almost $100 million enya no krasa NSA mo for man sika the ghost names are first sika bebre enya no krasa Paul Guda maje ho $11.9 million some kwa feasibility studies waifa munya bre wano frɛ mo amuni me maame no MPP fo na muni me maame no munya ne frɛ munya bre wano frɛ me da sebuso ye to dwumadi no so ade ama wa ha ene ye bedi nkomodi afa energy ministry and some ben wo mo ababa keka ade afa electricity company of Ghana wo mo dwumadi a wo mo di ho ye wi a ye behwe the New Patriotic Party me ne wo de ka say another year jaso wo ma ye press conference akeken sama hodo bebre led by the general secretary Justin Frimpong Kodua another issue na His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana John Dramani Mahama the free primary health care no wo pa ho ntoma ye dane ye ho aba ye ba sensemi ya bɔ ne bede ye ba bebiem twen ye ba sia. TVSYZ. We are also live on Power 97.9 FM. We are live on Facebook at Power 979 FM and at TVSYZ. Name of mobile modern rem ekodru YouTube by XYZ broadcasting. Now wabo modern ajebre inside politics bre and edu sono. Yadin some way twegu o my Ghana mu and munchire mu esene fata sa unsu tibi and yade sumu midi di enke Obrempong. Nyankopon hwa men preda sa bere bia wo jebre say ye ni dwumade emum. Ye to akoye nsam ne so a the Minister for Energy and Green Transition, Honorable John Jinapo, Wawodi question, the Electricity Company of Ghana, and who do bebia, a toda be as seen to be about light in Mukurano, Oberfreno, na omu and I will be a man or mama meshe, was a Sasubawi, a betimia major organizational shake-up at Timia Bar. Sabe minister ni abrepa no de sa question no edema Electricity Company of Ghana adwuma yefo a toda bi na yesi wo monko adwuma bi aba ni yefre wo a wo ntimi nje yen so yenko tie minister mra wo bra sensemi no de tu dwane ento adwuma de ne so.
Let me plead with customers that bear with us during this transition period. Transformers are such that before you replace a transformer you have to put the lights out. It's a necessity. You cannot work with live wire when you are changing transformers. And so sometimes you might have to put a certain area off in order to upgrade the area. We would inform you ahead of time and we'll try and be within schedule, just like we are witnessing. There are some negative developments. I also get reports of where in some particular districts there's lethargy. The level of responsiveness is not encouraging. Generally, I know you are doing a good job, but there are some isolated cases where Amazi Frank, as minister, I'm not happy with. And I've directed your MD to do some exercise there. If it needs that we should shake up, like any organization, we would have to do a shake up. But don't let us get there.
Minister for Energy and Green Transition, Honorable John Jinapo, I know this is me too, Gano. Honorable, simple. Well, Kasa baby, the BNM. Yadike Akachiramo say, and Crophobia, MPP Amanyo Konijao Machino, Wamukutagin Mupobi. Wobia Betrinkan, one name, one share, one man can hear in us, Yinadi, and I Yiniko baby for fro. Then the Kobe be obetimia to wire one. And now near maybe a man baby obetimia distraction and buy enlightening system no more. You never find the hall. And you think Ghana for this to make a sena mamuno. Excuse the be anyone sabre Ghana for be nim say and this betimia disappointed or minor. And see akwansidie be a wo kwamu. Amande dan nkrofo bi wo wa wo madwene mu pono they are still working with this your friend is saying MPP for makotena kire. One with the information no more the mama. Last week your friend bloggers in Lisa Hotel. I come 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Yeah, for plan you bet me I can some money for and this you buying you. Bloggers in your friend woman. Me am a tomb for money. And Honorable be now ocean kwanya. Let them go. Mom ko Kasabe the Ghana forge and see a light beginaso. Ye benya light ni edibia ye coastal adwuma ye benya light ni edibia pamade ye benya light na ye mfi ye yusu obi a wo ya kwansidie sack them, let them go. You are building a country and not people. Crophobia mo dwene se dia na Ghana ye omodia nti ano ye nche o Honorable do obia away no one manako the new patriotic party and general secretary Justin Frimpong Kodua. Womo aye press conference womo pachira say amemmo na His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama ani NDC abanbehwe so abunu da bi omo nyane sa nemmom kakra ni edi tumi political intimidation ni akwakwachi wei ni achi wei nti nkwa na ekoso a sabre enya de eboa yehwe Justin Frimpong Kodua emra wo bra no wo kasa e wo press conference ne de ya the new patriotic party aye no ni ento aso.
It is sad that the IGP Yowonu has created an office whose duty President Mahama and the NDC want to return Ghana to the dark days of culture of silence, whereby through state apparatus, the president and his government arbitrarily, whimsical, capriciously detain people perceived to be fierce critics of the government. We have witnessed a situation whereby several people expressing their views, their sentiments about certain ill activities and certain decisions undertaken by this government have been arrested, detained, and sent to some courts. Indeed, today we've called you here, a national organizer. After I'm done with my speech, will come and take us through and give us details of how an officer of our party, Baba Mando, who happens to be the communication officer for Sunyani East, was arbitrarily arrested, detained by the police without even being told of the reason why he was arrested or detained, and the subsequent matters that happened. Let it be on record that the NDC government led by President Mahama has become so intolerable to the extent that it does not welcome divergence or criticism of its government. President Mahama seems to have forgotten that Ghana is operating under a constitutional rule. We are operating under a constitutional rule. In the days of His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Vice President Bawumia, they were subjected to several forms of unpalatable, unprintable, denigrating, and derogatory remarks. Various attacks from the NDC rank and file, including President Mahama, then candidate Mahama, to the extent that some were even referring to His Excellency Akufo-Addo as a useless person, a useless government. Several attacks, and I'm sure that when I'm done with my statement, our IT team will project to you certain utterances from the then opposition members of the NDC and the worst thing that they said against Akufo-Addo's government. But our government was tolerant because we understand that we are being governed by the Constitution and rule of law. And therefore, as the Constitution guarantees the right to freedom of expression and freedom to speak, certainly there are bound to be some excesses. It goes with our constitutional dictates that so far as you decide to go on the constitutional rule, people are at liberty to speak and make their expression, no matter how you may feel uncomfortable with it.
Justin Frimpo Kodia, General Secretary Dima, the new Patriotic Party, MBB among the corner or Casa, say ya chichin for NDC party, no woman need to miss and for better margin. Freedom of speech and Chese for be any year from and Chese go be any masse. Maybe such Justin Frimpo Kodia Assemble Cope. Bongo ideas. A dear no yen MPP for channel. Baby a Justin Frimpong could be a will be a me I am in person sa comparison ye better so cry because NDC for ye name differently. I didn't bongo ideas here ya MPP for chino Justin Frimpong could ya sa answer no wunya tobra ni ani hu nkomo sa answer me nka ho bebre ma sha se frame ma me deda enya de ebo mi hu eno mum de me ka kire mo ehunam na me nya me hwe. I just don't want you people to keep disturbing my mom. I was saying to His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama, Menoka officially, while launching a flagship program a year free primary health care. Free primary health care, a baba bois. Na yare akodua tai kan na to be cry yare nkran se da yare kese bia but yeniska yeni health insurance and yeni we boss yetifie na yehu de ye ho sabe o mampani John Dramani Mama others adwumadi ehu adi se emra manyire ya pomde hu nsam ye mfem mayen na biribia yare nketenkete bi yare bi eni se ku ye nkura no entimi ema me ku yen yenti Excellency the President wo bra na wodi san komoyi adiafa the free primary health care no home running and twaso.
First place, I'm happy that we're launching it here at the Shai Osudoku District Hospital. For those of you who don't remember, 10 years ago, on 4th April, in my former incarnation as president, I commissioned this hospital. And I'm happy to note that the hospital is still doing very well. It is one of the best kept hospitals. The CEO is here. It's one of the best kept hospitals, and it has gained global fame beyond the borders of Ghana. It won consecutively safe motherhood, zero maternal mortality and infant mortality for several years. And so, because of their reputation, they are victims of their own success. People come from outside their catchment area, from as far as Eastern region, to come and either deliver here or seek medical assistance here. So to all the staff, I say Aiko for the great work you're doing, medical director and all your staff, Aiko, well done. We hope you continue to maintain the standard that you have, and we hope that all health facilities in Ghana will come and emulate the example that you have set. The health scheme, normally for most of the health facilities under the health scheme, you see the patient only when they are sick. And so it's mostly curative. One key aspect of the free primary health care is preventive, to identify the illness and get early treatment before it develops into something else. And so a major part of the free primary health care is the health screening aspect. And we are encouraging that when we roll out the free primary health care, our traditional leaders and our religious leaders will help us to mobilize their communities. At least every Ghanaian must be screened once a year. Every Ghanaian must be screened once a year. And you get the basic screening, and that includes hypertension. So the free primary health care posts would have the manometers so that they can check your blood pressure to see if you are developing blood pressure. Sometimes if you are developing blood pressure, just a change of your diet can take it away. A change of lifestyle can take it away. But if your blood pressure is high and you require treatment, then you will be referred up to the district hospital level. So the free primary health care complements the national health insurance. And so at that level, it's free of charge. You go, the screening, everything is free of charge.
President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, Anna what is a Wakasa, na fi walk pound the free primary health care hontoma, Sabedi. Yarewa hodoa sa to the bia she say wo fie kra ye betimi ababa behwew betimi afre me nkasa nkwachire bebre if you say Abbas Nuruddin Esquire wababa kan sa wa wono CEO edema social investment fund wababa kan sa ewo fidue mu ye ne ba be hyase na say sa free primary health care ni dwumadi ankasa e ba bebedi no wabomode ne nchemu esene fata no watimi ede asme Abbas akwaba
so menu
ebi abokodia
nyamia ya de de
nyakopas
no so mo boy djuma
egusun kakran
mo boy djuma pa
egusun pa na NDC mo to say so far said the near masifa aircraft mo to say
I think that party and a war buying into wo kan DC dia na wo kan ban na ne because anya burom kun na dokno ko aja say ba me gidi say party no war buying no party no ho adene America kray ni BM say obi bia opese obeye NDC no say amanoku bia obere ni election na obetimi anya tumi a nhia abusua ko miensa nhia core party base a omode watwere omode wo mo kratam
okay
na wo sympathizers omode omo ya NDC for ba ono nkotwere ni di ba bato dru na okokọ akoto nkwa de obeto ama eni e wo mo adwene dane itimi kwan DC itimi kwan PPA no floating voters omo wa so omo wani ko mu pa ye omo ye wo core support base no because enu na wonya polling agents enu na wonya omo ko afie mu ko free nipa beto aba enti enu no de ya ye auditing of the branch register send ye be ya ye ko branch elections no a ye benya omo a sabi omo enimde no omo wo ɛyɛ akomapa a ɔmo de bɛyɛ dɛ ɛbɛsom party no party biara no fapem a ɛwɔ sɛ egyina so ɛyɛ the branches.
Okay.
Because the party is like a tree. Party it is a dua. Se dua gyina hɔ na haban wɔ wiem na ayɛ fɛfɛɛfɛ a ɛyɛ nhini na ɛwɔ fam a ɛtwe nsuo ɛde fa stem ne mu kɔsoro na ma haban ne yɛ fɛ.
Okay.
Nhini no ɛne branches for no yɛne a yɛwɔ soro na yɛne haban no sɛ nhini ne wu a haban no so ɛde ɛbɛwu. So I think the steps our party na take almost strengthen the base of the party no. It's a step in the right direction.
Very well. But maba be mo sabe Ghana benya mona moti so no. And then they me they can say MPP for akoye press conference say amemo na Ghana for ato abade asem nsa no. Asem wani ni ho. Ni mum kakra na machi obi. Kakra na machi obi. Nti sade na moye na emo.
Yo meda was Obrempong. I'm say MPP me ba na meti omo press conference no. Na meti no niema mienu ene ba ne trim. Onso mo ankasa na nche omo nyina ese be kwa abato. Onso afi we mo be kwa abato.
Okay.
Na omo party for no fi say omo amo mo 2024 no. Ti abato be duro ne de was say ye sorry na ye kekamu ye de bi na create a certain sense of forced performance as a ye adwuma as a ye ne take about because ensem mo kan no ye ensem a emu ha what you say ya asem a o de to nsem ni a anasa me ne be wie ne be hu so mo nsem mo kan aba bi anim Ghana your maya and da how dampan e your maya ye de mra e na tintim.
Okay.
Na ofumu mra e mra ne we de edi nti aban bia ni ho a waba obi afono mra ye nche ne da what you say free kwa penny peso free kwa menkroma peso be sinne wa wuzu obi afono mra a police for nche ne da
nti omo
meba
very well
ofono mra police for chew.
Okay.
Anda manado nipa mfono mra me anche omo ana me ka generally nipa fono mra me ye che omo.
Yes.
Anda Yura Mahama nipa nanse am robbers bi asi akwache omo what you say nipa funu mra ye de ye cheno edi the MPP for kan say omu de omu ye nipa broso e chen Ghana fu nyina Ghana ni bi funu mra ye timi cheno bo mu de funu mra ye timi nchi omu ana asem omu kan no ana asem political intimidation ne say ade no nipa no ye no ko ye constitution no article 14 I think clause 1 subsection G. My police to me say we are bonia na police suspect say why bonia it me to safre say brania de yento to wano.
Okay.
And the MPP no ye de eno ye adwuma bebre what you say na me de ye mawreho ho MPP ba bi omugina sese no so omo ho be say timi aye Ghana fo akono ama omatwa omani abehwe omo in the next be 12 or 16 years SSA omoye omo ho sa aboa wo nza aboa wo ne namwa de ne na furu twi fom ana ne redie no ye ayi a okope ba bi tedi okoabu kope ba bi tebeye na wotwe ana na wotwe mienu na wawuro ne ho nam dada na ye dai atoagu to obeba no na wayesa abode foforo so MPP pese omo ho ye Ghana fo akono a entrekese politics no omo enwuru ho mo se ya chechi amanfo hwan ni ache no abronye
yes
ede na oyeye mo se ya che baba amando ede na oyeye abronye ade a oyeye ene se judge pemu a wote adwamu no esan se judge ne de mra ye adwuma enya abronye fe na abronye asori aka kire judge ne se judge no ono ka kire judge ne se eye MPP adwuma no oye NDC adwuma no oye na esan se judge ne ye NDC ni ntino ena case bia na ye de abre no wo eye adenta as a Madina mana ye dey edi unum say Ghana hanso you be a friend contempt of court contempt of court no eno na che me nkai muntie for 3 yawo eno na che Mugabe ne arrested so omo nso akokasa atia judge ne de omo kotum
okay
na abronye ye nipa che Mugabe ana anasa and MPP de obi ko kasa ti ajaja mumu de mutumi che no enye onu nko awo hene babu amabene during the election petition mo se wakọ kasa Akufo-Addo ahia judges na just say why ade dey contention attorney general na be for video no every TV so e dey ko ball ko adu wo court me e dey ko 2 14 days abranja kra dey say and this wo ko e ama no bill ye nyan jeli no ba ohini babu ama bani and MPP ye jeli no 14 days na mra mo ma breso no mo di aye adwuma no and then mo ko fo ye bia masa amra ne ni mo say mo no sebi muyim from ya de ye gas na say no na ye tuable gas supply by infie na say and MPP obi bo wa na makoche no na wo ka bongo ideas ye chini kosie baabi na Ghana ha ye hwehwe ne baabi aye hunu abrante bi de Caleb Kuda okay
yeah Caleb
yes wa kwatwa national security installation o se ye chire na de nsam gumi na chi Apia Stadium yes wa kwa kan asem anya no kre o mo chire no chechire no man ebo ne nsam e de ne to car boot fi kuma se de ne bankran wow na do ne ba umya na yes adwuma no bobi ansa o mo so wa kwatena Accra FM akase ensase aye tonton no Ghana ha no first lady Akufo Addo yere ho bon bi ye chi ne de ne kosie what you say ansa na de me de eye reference point pa me ta refer ubia eye NDC so tum organizer branch organizer wo yes say onu obi ya no wakokasa ama na tra so ye jeli no 4 years o say an Accra Circuit Court has sentenced Mohammed Ibrahim as so tum branch organizer for 4 years and MPP say wakokasa ama na tra so keke wo ye jeli 4 years or the 1 year and san NDC kreba em say wonya bill what you say na mo mra no amumu gina so di amanfo ko to no mo kra body ene o mo nim de free suro bank o makopɛ dade eche bia ye dey ahye na mo kra de
chese mo ba beti
Ghana masa Ghana sabi eye man a ye de mra na etintim so wo ye wa adwene sɛ obetietia mra so a hu sɛ oni aban be ye de ebe ko ate and na mama examples under MPP omo a ye de omo ye den ekotu because ye say o makokasa ama na tra so Mugabe ni a list e mo ni ade o mo koi eye bobi ohini babu ma benie mo de amakokra me ama mo bill na mo say gina akire ye tobe baba amando no a mo kana asem na de ade na okoye okofo mampanyini mfo nyine ni ministers and what they gain near you matter and what Daniel Mumma. Now pay a cyber security laws. No, yes, I didn't know what from Mumbra. Ah, you did, as I say, you do us a mere do your day, a tomb. It is an Kayadi and this are binding Yanina, you say, and ready anywhere. And I eat it a month for who dear so dear. And young Commander Mokan and Kiadi did in the moment. But so far as under them, no more dear month for a tomb, ama. Sabi bebre ekwode afiase ansa no ba na me de atwa mensu mu kra ye Gregory Afoko ka Gregory
Afoko yeah
court man bill me boa
yes
MPP for say sanso otimi fotimi wo ka wa fa wa betini ntino obi ayama ne bill no almost o mo prema ne nkofi o sa da mu more than 1 year edi e ka o mo matietia amra so ayusu tumi e de ewunu na amanfo aye de emfata MPP ne di mo hene
sa ne ma wakeka nyina no MPP ye Ghana for ni anje ho mutu ababum ana omode pa
menjin this
the same thing na moye
menjin this Ghana ni bia fo aso se obi eya abonefo sema na so obi ya de eti amra ye ntwe na so
okay
ti menjin this MPP fo aba no a ye to ede pam omo no ye se obi eti amra so ne ye twe na so eya omo boni omo di ye omo sika sebe omo fa akwati kwan so wi ya na finance minister o ya adwuma wukrom so won GP a and the wakodane amanfra ni etukotena ni a ono a ne krom o tese ye pai Ghana car na odiniti afa baabi eno ho na ma Ghana fo to abati a omo enye boni a obi ye ya yetwe na Ghana fo pese obi kokuni pa ye ntwe na so obi kotomu na ye ntwe na so obi ko anu ko watre a ye ntwe na so what you say
because cyberbullying
yentwena so because emi amfa ne tra say aye freedom of speech keke anaso obi akasa na nano atra so ne yetwena so uko Rwanda eni enkronkro bi a obi na betena radio so keke e ka say the Tutsis are cockroaches. Kill them. In the next 3 months, you could nipa 1 million. Journalists are back 1 wasam. Espaki a whole ethnic cleansing, which is one of the worst genocide in the history of the world. And until yes, Article 21 of the 1992 Constitution guarantee certain rights are free speech. But Constitution also say inherent in the enjoyment of rights, certain responsibilities.
Okay.
It is also say man who kwans okasa who say okasa no nkotia obi okasa no enkokoso injury to public safety. Okasa no enkokoso bring the administration of justice into disrepute. It is also did the judge attempt omu MP no a oyesuluku festival no. One say MPP abreso no na judiciary need to treat omo say bababa. Omo di assembly ka court say assembly lukuru say lukuru ni edi amomo nti omo say ye shada camera nkasa ye dey. Odi obu asenda.
Okay.
Enti na ye omo sase ne emre bi du ye omo nya free pass assembly aka court ani aka amomo no. Ene ente sa nti omo no na omo unya obeyi nti mfiri se sa na metie. Say ye wo de asem kokota na ye ways and means no. Ene ofiri se wo de asem kokota nya nka ma wa e kire se menso maye ways and means etwatwa mini bia sura ya na what you say omo na se no de kwa woda fom ye ho adwuma nti eduma no onim se enye law no a onim no mo ba ye judge na onim no nti ne di asem na ma no nti na ye nim ma no nti no ofiri se obi nso ne judge na aye dey akokasa enye sa na tie nti dia ye ka che omo ne se say no mo betin opposition ne dia ani opposition ne be ye dia mo pa na ye mankofo bia mbe ya kakabensem emitieti amraso utieti amraso a wo ne mra be ye dey ebe kwa akoko ate nti say no mo so mo be ye opposition ne dia eni omo nkopɛ dade eche na de free suro ba no ewe omo
medase Abbas Nurudin Esquire CEO the Social
Ashanti Regional Communication Officer
Ashanti Regional Communication Officer yemfa no moment to so ho na okay mate Abbas yen to yen komodie ni so another day His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama officially launching the free primary health care. Your health insurance ha Mahama care about the Ghana Medical Trust Fund and so aba. Why free primary health care?
You mean mesa adawasi bio. Na ewiase mu a ye woni ye nyina ye nim se otiapa na wotimi esore etu anamo.
Yes.
Inti esan se NDC amanyuku no ya amanyuku a adwene Ghana fo apomodini ho ntino 2020 ye shebo se ye ba ye de ade bi e free primary health care beba na fufia anto ata no wadware abamu ye nya tumi yampa mua 2024 so hwe ye manifesto nim page 43.3 a ye de shebo se ye ba e be free primary health care na ye can free primary health care any day ni na ne se oba ayarehwemu na na sa apomodin ho nsam a ye woni niso ni diso ye wo primary ye wo secondary and ye wo tertiary.
Okay.
Na free primary health care no ehoni baby nipa dodo na about 80% of your health care issues no ehona ye dey ewo na ohwe edin kan ye dey any free primary health care.
Yes.
Free primary health care and say abaya ye nhihye say obi bia sebe ne hododo no anaso fall within the free primary bracket or be call ayarehwe no so what health insurance so ni health insurance so what Ghana card so ni Ghana card so wo siko so ni siko ye hwe ni free
Senipa oni health insurance oni Ghana card oni bibia obetim dia ko hospital send people betimi access free primary
siko at the primary level and only you say any hospital be na make at the primary level say wako cheap compound
clinics
wako health center
okay
and now wako health post and I said the public education unit of a polyclinic
free primary health care e cover sa
bia ni nyina say ubi eba ukra Ghana card ye ukra health insurance ye o ba woni bia yem hwe no
What do you mean call regional hospital?
There be regional hospital and all say free primary health care no ba e be treatia e bon a e wo national health insurance scheme nim.
Okay.
Any a year Mahama care nim. Inti free primary care me ye e kodru baby a na health insurance nso afa free ho dia kodru baby. Baby a health insurance ntimi so na Mahama care aye dey afa de ko. So Yewa Mahama free primary health care or diabano will provide a health ecosystem at every turn no ebema Ghana for ina hoto na di enti na wo say free primary health care eba wa bra health insurance so question amanfo ebebre busano we have health insurance ba yemfie aduanu ni ba Ghana for 66% pene wo so to get Ghana for 33 million no emu 22 million. Not just a nipa 11 million who are health insurance. Na nipa 11 million, a bit nyaba say obi or sika or de be ya na say or de be renew on de will be. And nothing of free primary health care aba say who are health insurance, who need health insurance, so who are Ghana card or de buy, be sure we need Ghana card. Ya wo ade bia your friend otag a year code bia wo be ya e be generate ade ama wa wo de be ko we be kra no a ukwa yebeya yebede yebehwew na no say America no at the primary level chip compound health center public education unit of polyclinic now fi yaka say free primary health care no dia ankasa the room what you say dia in the room what dia in the free primary health care
yes
it didn't kind emphasis on adebia friend preventive health care. On say health insurance, mune Mahama care no. A year adibia a friend curative or palliative health care.
Okay.
So the when ya na wi.
Ya na wo.
One na wo ba na yeso so anu aye dey am palliative health care na say bia when ya cancer. Ade ni wu dada e na you provide care aye dey be so anu ama. But free primary health care no tu anamo say na be ya yare no kwa ma ni asoso anu.
Okay.
It's under preventive health care. No idea here say. Obi bia obeko sa facilities we no I be check your pressure free. Because on say you important mu ntimi ni nam why say hey ade be check obeti so obi awu. Because hey no anyare we ya na no den o yare one person in one day. One person in one day. Enti under free primary health care no. You check your pressure. Say o pressure was ra e kire se wo say ya ma wadura nso so anu a ubenya hypertension una hypertension nso ne anso so anu ama wa ubenya stroke what you say enti ya ntwen ma wo konya stroke no anase wo konya hypertension no enti ya chechire wo say you say o pressure was ro no na ya refer wo e de wa secondary facility to say district hospital.
Okay.
Na ya sha say ye dey so anu na che say ye prevent yare no kra ansa na ye dey aba etosu yenu ukọ sa facilities we na wo ko check your sugar the friend diabetes no a
yes
na say blood sugar test no a and also you free na ukọ ne test your sugar now we are pre-diabetic. Diabetes e beba e bon kaye. We can call pre-diabetic stage and sana when you diabetes no. Ya tell say wo say we nyamatie no. Say one hwe year we betimi anya diabetes. Nje wo say dey to aduro so wo say dey futu bi ma wa me dey ayedey. Me dey amaw. Na tell say diabetes ni kra anya dey amma diabetes nso mba na aduro akira e say we yam nyama nyina ya affect your kidney. It mean ba wani fura. It mean masabi diabetes. Yes. Diabetes ni we twa nine. Diabetes ni we twa nsa. It will affect vital organs. It mean ma when you dey ifra. Enti se wo ba na ye chechire wo nsa. Na ye oba na ye twi mo da na ehunu sa ne ma no a. Ye so ade na no kra akopem se ye nyedai. Ye muru sa bia yo no. Enti na oba Ghana ha yare ba ku so eku nipa Ghana fo pa. Pressure and diabetes.
Yeah.
Pressure and diabetes. In the under free primary health care no. Enye hospital nko na obeba na say enye chip compound na say ade nko na obeba ye be ye sa test we amount. Ye be ma primary health care aye community based
and then come back maybe say kwabe na ye be fa so access I just see nante de ko one anasa ye hold do ye timi frɛ no ma be fia ba
be ye community based.
Okay.
O hold do na wo basa ayaresabia ya mekan ya be hwe. Ba bedroom maybe aban ye be ye mobile hospitals. It is say domi dwomu a ni atwe hospital no yerede ayede abeba ba be si ho. Enti wo ton wa ade no ebe kakra bi ba yitimi chekere nsama wo.
Ni a check
yitimi check yede ema wo. Oh, na me pesa me bo services under preventive health care ni wi a ni akode ansa na ya ba se ne ebesi no. Apart from sugar any pressure no yesa hwehwa yesa ye screening e wa adwene mu. And now party ba ko a man hu ni so bebre wa yekuru mu ha e adwene mu yare. Yes, Ghana ha no ye dey friend mental disorder.
Okay.
Ghana ha no e ya na you free say sabi obi o wa adwene mu yare nko na obi a wa woro ne ho. Ana so obi a wa hya ase kasa enye sa na tie. Ye wa adwene mu yare bebre o ha nipa ne nam ho no ma abanso no wa adwene mu yare. Bibi ti say depression. Adisa akwa ekira nsan na obehu insusanso wo nipa ne so bibi ti say anxiety disorder. Bibi ti say narcissistic personality disorder. Obi wo so obi na asem denden de ono nko ye bibi ade obeka nko anu ofa na ni so na asem ase bibia no is all about or antisocial ntimi nipa enye yese o nipa we kra mi say sunsun bi na edidachi enkrabofo yese Jimmy ha no ne de ne ko malam ho say yenye ne rukia anase ubehu obi na asem basa akwala na ni so hihihie bibi ye friend attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder ubehu akwala na ni so haja ontimi ntina fa akon ni nyina ye forms of mental disorder but ye no ye feel say e normal. What you say enti say ye screen ni ohu sa de we ya referral to ye na sa ne ma dodo we nyina ye de kwa sorry fie e de kwa malam for no awo hu se me wo ni say duo wo ho a ye de to so ba ye bosome pepepa obesa ba normal function to say normal human being but because there is a certain stigma ye de bibia tare adwene mu yare wunti no obi ko psychiatric hospital office na busu for be kasa wa bodam nko internet all those screening no e be betimi ayi bi nia referral ayedai aba.
Okay.
Ena so
it was a continue no betimi ahwehwe madwene.
No, not necessarily o mo ba pick early warning signs no.
Okay.
We be count symptoms no ni ade no na say o mo hwe hu say wo say ye bo so de kwa ba bia na ye de wa yedai akọ. When we say the city, okay. So the preventive aspect, you know, ebe ye adia ebe checke ebe fish for early diagnosis. Yari awu yari bia ni oku nipa wo. So we hu ni ntemu a ene esi kura anyi hu. So we hu ni ntemu a. Ebe ti yamba we drama so we be 17 years kura obedi. But Ghana ha no ye nya dia ye friend healthcare ye dia ye friend sick care. Ube hu se nipa ko hospital na yare na didi ni mu aye dey edu achire and the cancer cry you provided say ye early detection. What you say into preventive health care na pick early warning signs say ye be ya yare no hyase enketu mu a ye be bre na say ye be ya intimi didi ni padua edu ye preventive the aspect in your promotive health care.
Okay.
Promotive health care na ye dey health education and counseling. Oko yenkronkron mu bebre wo ho a ye wo suban bi ne niam bi wo ho a eku nipa a me ni se eku nipa enne wo hwɛ ma yare ba ko a eku mu pa breast cancer, cervical cancer, and ovarian cancer. Non communicable diseases are eku mapa yes ayare we but ayare we nyina no ye wo ho underlying causes and I say ye wo niema edeba a yetimi si ano se so ye oba bosumi bia no gina hwehwem fa unsa tuti fa unsa fefa sebe mpokua no so wo hu se abaketu bia bedam a entina ho ntwen what you say baby unim se nim de no a obede abane kura bedam a obeka say ye dwa
The free primary health care and this education.
And this education ni nyina ye de ebeba. Ebemu ohunu say yare ba ko otimi kum ma pass cervical cancer no. So wunya urinary tract infection and also wunya sexually transmitted diseases. No one tena ho one treat am na nko. Na o ma ne che wo enfie du enfie etimi be ese sa o service no.
Okay.
What you say ovarian cancer no ni ade ni nyina. So we know what they are wintimi ntu ho anamo. What you say? Ah no mo be say screening. In the mirror be do a be hwehwe ma no fu ye be hwehwe ma awudie ma hu se bibia anya dey eni ho. Ni asa provide this education no ye wo yare bebre ayenya a lifestyle changes. A lifestyle na ma ye sa yare no ye didiem. Ene obi wo ho a odidi ya no okoda na aduane na fro ne bo aduane ne ntimi digest eyi obi wo ho a the last time on nante be 100 meters kura 10 years aye dey atwam but ni paduane nso no it is a machine udi petrol guma wo so udi adwuma na ye dey e ko anya say temu a e be say engine. So all this education abai be si abontin dia aye dey ama de e be ye ne say e be boa ama you move from curative healthcare to preventive healthcare. It's a bema pressures away your hospital no so aye dey abafom. Ebema sika aban spending your healthcare who so aye dey abafom. Ebema sika abusuye spending etehwe wa hwe so no o maami ana obi ho no anya stroke. Wa hwe sika wo betu agu wa bra e bi kra won sa anya dey. Intime nje ne nkwa. Wa hwe so no maami te won anya diabetes na do the terminal stage. Wo ho a ne haye kura yesi akotwa ne haye kura yesi akotwa. Eyi sa de ni nyina free ho because all sa yare ni nyina no ye yare a eye manageable eye yare a say you hu ho akwan ni o ma wadu a 70-80 years kra obetimi atena se no wa ye dey ready. So promotive healthcare ne be kwa abonten akoye nkyerɛkyerɛ ni asa yi screening on yare bi no ni ade a ebeboa na afei na me ba ba bi a wo ka no under free primary healthcare no o mampanyini de ayarehwe free hospitals mu e dia to nipa wo o mafie mu edwom asore any hospital no na make say your mobile vans are under yura mahama or betwem no friend nuado van bibia wo my hospital on wheels it is a ne to do marketer near dia besi o bia oba no ka se onyan ni dwadie no mra ya onye de oma ya dia besi ho ye ba ye be check your pressure ye be check your diabetes ye be your breast cancer screening at least nipa obru 18 bia wo say we yes ade no once a year.
Okay.
Ye check esa ade ni nyina na hu se sim to bi wo baabi ana baabi twetwe aso kakra na abon so dia ayedai akọ baabi se ne be ya ebetini ayedai akọ yade na ama o man no so ya polodin ayedai agina brand because o man a emu nipa eni apolodin enye no sa o man no productive.
Sure.
Because ye sorry ye ne ho dodo ya nke betini abetena ha ya adwuma o sore na o koto niema o koye adwuma na ho dodo wa wontimi nyedai enko.
Yes.
Na o hwa o mampanyini mahama kran fidie ahodo a ene ye de be sha ade no ase over 160 districts and never so mampanyini mahama pa hontoma. This is the uniado van no and ayura mahama ne maye di kan e wo ho no bibia ye dey e wo mu bia nipa ni wo mu a ebetimi aye ne checks bia e te se hospital
omo ye no hospital
e bedroom e bi nso no wo fi a obetimi ye benya community based health system a ye be ba be ye checks wo nyina ma within the comfort of your home. E bedroom e bi enkronkro hospital chip compound no ni ade ni ho no ye de cars be kwa kosi ho na obi asabi o sorry o wani kokko mu a the next available chip compound be 15.
So you are sending healthcare
to the doorstep of the people.
Wow.
Also obi o ha o shani kokko mu no ye na adwuma. Ono so oba hospital a na yare ne didi no ayeye dey ekunu anesa. And now the one ho na wo koye sa screening we a o pick early warning signs. I wait me the not to adru so. And who be ye din obey day. Obey the adwuma no say ye day e fa na adru. That is the whole essence of free primary health care.
Okay.
So free primary healthcare in the health insurance mean to free primary healthcare no yes our services way.
Okay.
But your services you have free primary healthcare no emfa ho ka na health insurance mo emfa ho ka. In the say hospital ayeje wato ho no free primary healthcare emfa ho ka. So we call hospital aye surgery no free primary health care any day emfa ho ka but health insurance any day emfa ho. But
the MPP for some one more kind of say free primary health care any health insurance ni nyina ya de baako na NDC 4% mo fa kwanya bi so edi disika wo eye abanye mo mo wi
asemo mo
anything dem said asa kofa this free primary health care na edi ba be briga
no na make say health insurance no ankasa wo ka no Ghana for 33 million or 22 million penny was 11 million ni so in the free health insurance and you be an cover no what you say but free primary health care a cover will be a so work card or so we card in the free primary health care and health insurance no a sedie but a nyepe the free primary health care no a quite extensive a chain health
insurance unguta card now you
and then may health insurance no 1 out of 3 hospital ibiano out of pocket and they health insurance no nipa ekwa hospital ni nipa miensa kwa obi ayi ni botom sika ne tua what whether say your primary health care secondary and tertiary no botom sika na obi ye tua but under free primary health care no services are term as primary health care no ni nyina no de abanye ye dey fa ho ka so work card so we card ye fa ho ka
and dey omanpeni John Dramani Mahama apa want to me da ben na e sha say da ben ye ba be hu man CB say ni nam ye mpata me etwam we ye adwuma manim na yetimi aye access
da say am say na ye man panyina pa ho to man na de na sha say ano no now it is going to be rolled out in phases. Send your name catch on and now Osha Minister of Health and Communications Minister Kohem Fidia Abaya Kraba Yadebeko 160 districts. Ye shall see if in Kunki Tuana Yareshem a day Kakrano. And Fidia Yadebaya Sanyama wing and Abide Yade Echo. Yes, advance no mobile containers are DBC Simiamia
motorbikes.
Yes, and Jebedu maybe no. Yabekwa sorry, yanko sorry nkutie nyame asem. Yabekwa sorry no na mobile van abesi wo ebe check ubia because ade echi na se ohudodo wa wuntimi nkwa sorry yabe check ubia wo so ubia ye dey because sorry one avenue wa wuntimi nipa no timi ye dey ebua ebedu mrebi nkramufo mo kɔ dwuma na eyesa muye ya na ye no na ye dey ye be ye enu be ma yetimi identify yare bebre early say me make na yare bia ni ho ehun wi ase provided you are able to diagnose it early uhu yare ni ntem wa pe ho akwan and now say me make no hwe ye health delivery system no 80% fall under primary healthcare. And the about to tackle primary healthcare ni ya. And just say the secondary ni tertiary no kwa bed. From cases of stroke, from cases of sugar, from cases of cancer, from na me can be people say we they prevent yare say man na yenia you will be that day. And untina mahama care by say anyi yintina use ye day mahama care and ne so cancer. Any form of cancer, or kidney problem,
or dialysis,
so apart from say no one can say CC centers are and they be chemotherapy ne dialysis no one can answer to me say Jessica and we should be pa ayarehwe ayo should enti we be a wo bi dada sabi oni sika de be ne mahama care day e take care e dey free ho
say na health policies be say ba obati say age limit e bia e fia a copy 40 waiting aye be 40 ko wapa ho onye free primary health care no sa age limit no and as we dey obi a open for abrewa akokora before ya won ne obi atimi access bia na
free primary health care no obi atimi access bia na obi a ne de wutimi access because yare bia ne age bracket ai wom e dey sa akwala ya wo no a enenye enuane bia yesesa de man kwala akwala wo beye ya wono toto fiwa eko beye 5 years there ka uko test the pressure and diabetes what you say in the pressure and diabetes no me ade no the focus is your mo buru 18
okay
bankwala nso no ye be ko school ma ko test o mo ni o maso ene enema e wo se yetimi test nkwala ne nkwa ye be test ahwe electrophoresis sa kwala ne sickle cell na onye sickle cell no ne ade na wo se ye bone so ko ba bia ya dey ya bone so ya dey yakọ so services ne de kata obi aso
okay
kata obi aso ba obi a ne de services a obetumi ya dey as because we a doctor na penyin a wanya 50 years ba na kwala 12 years ba na wo ye tester we be prescribe the other be diagnose hypertension and diabetes ama penyin than akwala over 10 years sure. Because naturally enya normal sa akwala or below 10 years e nya pressure na diabetes and enya esichire bia na e dey ma akwala na kofa so e cover ubibia can access free primary health care in the MPP for artists who need your mobile anti adia ye dey share your manifesto no say me kan page 43.3 ya nya ka 2028 so mbe press conference say hey mama ka so the free primary health care beba wa anya te say fear 24-hour economy cry sha say ya hu bia ye nyanyanyu ni de bia mo de adane aben mama so be say 133 one day na free primary health care ko be kwa for 2020 manifesto no anata ko for 2024 mo hwe page 43.3 mahama so be free health care frakadama ban wa ande dey ye so a mo se bui se mo ano ye hu de ye nyamu ma dane timaka ye dumani mo ayehu ye dumachi ayehu Ghana for ye MPP for
ya se yare enkomo no ebe na ye brain nti den na wo ka che Ghana for nyina sabe de ohwe wa na se wutie e de afa free primary health care ho kra na
ye meka e de a kire Ghana for nyina se e ya de pa na ye papa John Dramani Mahama adwene ye ho ade aba mama ye nyina ye nye dey ye nsom me am fa amanyosem en haya pomoden ye wura Mahama nye na adwene so de bibi ba ade be gudi obi aye ye wura Mahama free sa mamu dwumadi ento to aso obi be yakopim ba bi na obi aye free ho health insurance by abaye dru ba bi but sinto ayi wo no ye the primary health care so aba ene so be de ebe free enti se mo shate se da wo na hyase na ye de vans badwum ye de ba mo communities ye de ba mo fiefiem ye de ba mo school mu a let's take advantage of the services are one the free primary health care no because you say a sound mind rests in a healthy body ohu odin na obo sorry a obetimi akọ no akodi udwumanti ye boy papa John Dramani Mahama ene ni team yewura kando ene mpanyimfo aka nyina baso na omo asemo a da omo aka ne say ye 160 districts in there 2027 near extend by 2028 near cover Ghana nyina and services no ye ni sesi ye so no e bedu mra bi ni bebie mu de bia ye da aka ho the community pharmacies kra aka ho
oh okay
e de bedu mra bi no okọ pharmacy
ben
wo okọ a wakotena wo ne akekere wo nsa ya checking sugar ya hwe ya ye wa yi ni nyina wo bia wo ntu ahwe ni ahwe ya free ni nyina eye part na aba saade na aboa ama yade bi be free yawra ye di kan ohunu ni aso anu se ne be ya enyine nyekese na eniye bone
na da bia wo mo kan be ko beti no bi kan NDC for ni social intervention policy wo mo ni say na beti na BB4 ye kan we kan mo
wo say ye kan social intervention ya dia aban
yes
ya wo manipa asetena mu ago enti aban ko si school ba bia ye social intervention
okay
aban ekoye nsuo mani ye se nsuo ye nkwa to bi ma nsuo a wa ma wo nkwa enti aban ko ye nsuo se na Mahama ko ye nsuo wo chebi ma na do enko na bi no ye no free eye social intervention project ye can the by MPP no the mu fi say one pe slogan chenchirenche bi amfa amade ne ho a e kire se enye social intervention ye ba ye no fee stress ye chase school fees am nkwala e ko eye first ye ne ye the free tertiary education abama persons with disability and they will be bia wadi adamu woni nipa kwa mu no so ye na adwene so obekọ university polytechnic training college nursing teachers training nursing training are free social intervention what you say and then ye ba ye niam bebre na ye NBC for no ye mpeye hu bebre ya yese sebe aboa okra no once ade akraman ehu obepo no kraman hu a okra hu a na we bu na ni nti ye ka social interventions are na sa the fapin pa ne NDC ye de get fund ba he get fund na ye de ba na no na ya ba ye fund ye de ye bibia in the educational sector to be fact the get fund no musika na wo say we be free education we say apɔnkye wo a wo ubutu kwan no so wanyine de na de ubutu ho so wo no a wabɛfa sika wɔ adeɛ mu de akɔyɛ adeɛ no so wayɛ social intervention na yɛ ne ayɛ wo so wayɛ health insurance ansa na NDC be free abamu 2000 make sure say district bia nya hospital into we health insurance card mu bia yɛmfa nkodwom buom yɛde kɔ hospital one see hospital so want me fa card ma the Robert hospital no we say no any social intervention wa wabɛyɛ card no nti MPP for more understanding of social intervention here dey very limited.
Okay me da say Abbas Nuruddin Esquire national Ashanti Regional Communications Officer the NDC Amanyoko no opani na wo buy na nede ya Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama wabo modern na afi wa power free primary health care hontoma dwumadi e ba bedie kwan ye be fa so akontia yare wa hodo bi ebi wo kra ye nti ye fili okay ye pese ye be hospital obebe ofie obebe dwom obebe wasori anim obebe wadwumam na afi saa yare we yi aba behwehwe nipaduam ebi wo ho aye to ase aba se we ye da ase ene obre yo abuja I TVSYZ ye sanso power 97.9 FM inside politics dumedi ni yentumi kana afi yenko victory for aso ye mra victory garlic mixture eje yare wa hodo a etimi esa ye hwe mra ebe beto adwumedi ni so
victory garlic mixture na watimi binatiatia tin say na globity na no pasem ne say ebrowi adwuma eye titru pa ne say ebeboa ananu na nesrade ewo ni pabia ni mutinu ama ohun atokura de dika obedu ho a okonfikyire a ema edura kunya ye victory garlic mixture ebikura ho bekwa ewe wansa na ba eye victory e da wunya victory no ma na so biara ubenya ofikyire akwa empa ho kura eno de achi a obi ho a ne ti ne te dwa no obi wo ye makakra bia no abre na kuma bɔ pere ni nyina ye moja entini fa akoma ni kwa adwenu e no ne kofa sa ade ne ba odofo mesrew so wo na onsebu ka adwo ebi a wonsa no se ana wonam no mu na sifo no pra ebio ana ayatufo se de ade fom ato mpabwo mu a e ya victory e na me kan fama wo onu victory asa no na ye bɔ so nyina no e de jai de oto wa na adwo a wontini na wonya victory enframa nyankopon dia ma yense ya huni wo de wo huni a na wo tie so o bra e ya victory ene de timi abo ye mo bi wo so a wo ma na ne ma hye no a obi a na ne ka obi a nya ne hwe obi wo so na kuma bo ne per ni nyina mo ja ne timi nya fusa ni ye huni pedie no e bra hunya ya victory garlic mixture de wo twa bra ya dia ya na se kokko die ne na mo no ye ne basa e ya victory ena me kan fo hunya victory bi no ma e da bro wo se doctor what to do so sani a ubetina no victory na ka wadro wonna ne se wadro no na abɛn ma media biasa no anu we so na abɛn ma no anu victory no so achi media biasa we ne sa bibi abɛde kama ma se wona se tata we ye da kwaduma mesraw ebra me kan fo ma wa ye victory garlic mixture mesraw de kan bia dance ya pese ye fa o ma dance ne tie na se wo so koto a benya sa dance kroma
into page I mean to me so when I come here 12 years man no mo 5 minutes de ma tutu I say na me TV to me na me when mo say mo to do we as victory herba victory garlic mixture me to do sa mo do asa mo do eye papa to me do in some no didi afi no se bia na afi insana afi no ntumi di bi afi di ma edubo ni sa wi sem ani so no ntumi di ani so gbe sa afi de ani so bi no ntumi di bi afi hu ke no no ti ebi no kan o ti mi so a na kutu bu no ebi no anapa ani ebi ni no ande no afi Yampara, me know what we began to do this. I thought I'm black. Massa, what do we tear? I don't need menstrual.
I didn't pay probably menstrual pins. And then make a chromosome. To me, many menses no bosoma. Me brepa, me brancasa. Me think to tone grown. No, a man to say, you see a way we grow animal cotton. But then we went to Faka, a call or big cruise. I got told with grow to me more be to say. Now, victory, in fact, I don't know, me dear. me ko tobi me tie advert no TV so sada na na so re nyu na me ko toye na dana me say ade yi to me pad me no me da tropa yi to me pad me ti me try to my phone so kura say ha adwene a nka me de betu aka ho no mo hye ti say so one go ya kwa ka se me dia me ya ho hye na me no duro bi ti say if you don't know you say me da tron to pardon me me say no duro and mami sa e moja say like say a quarter it say me na flow kama to victory tie ntimi enga nto ho te to de bia na mo ba abasha mo mo so abasha na e don me bi ho dance e
obi si me de cholesterol esa de body and am be pe ma be dia transe webro your victory garlic mixture so we have victory no ma cholesterol no say na ni e density bia no victory dey ni na fi ni pe bia no oda for mo pe bia to na ma ni 024 2545 633 0242545 633 and 020 129 3280 victory
least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Wakoba Beauty by TVSYZ and our power 97.9 FM inside politics Jumedi and you go so ya this soon copy 6 p.m. Bebo modern kan ho uko Facebook wa at power 979 FM and at TVSYZ wo hwe Jumedi ni bi na do wadwen kira to ase wo mrepemu ye beje bre ne akenkan dia ma YouTube XYZ broadcast no atimi de ho aka Jumedi ho medi de enke Obrempong Yankopon enhira wa mempere da sa bere bia wo so gibre se ye ni sa Jumedi mum na ye nyina ye ntimi nchekire oman a ede eye yedie ebetimi abre ye to Jumedi no so na me ka se ensi a obetimi anom na eko mu no ema unsukoma ede wakono na ede eye ahode ebrew ex natural mineral water busia enso ye unsukru gin a chese bibi pepe bia wo se nsuo nya na de bo ni pedua no ewo bie ti bomoden se fi na de kroi obema na ye woni wobusuo nyina nsuo a mo ba benom mo ba bedidi a mo benom se mo be nsuko mo de mo benom bibi biara mo be hia nsuo se mo benom ewo se nye ex natural mineral water nsuo a wonom a wonwe akire se firi he na bibi wo mu ebetimi ahame ana me pa cho ex natural mineral water nsuo a emuda ho kroji hyene nso se obenya bi ato ewo melcom anase minimart bi eben wo nti se wo pe se wo ye yie wo be wedding wo be engagement wo be party event bia wo ye ani padodo base no mu benya nsu anom de ewo se nye ex natural mineral water but what na friend number we se open dodo atu a wo mo beje so na afi wo mama obi etu na so akwakoton age hu ska de go botom 059 627 3546 059 3546 and 059 3547 059 3547 X natural mineral water simply natural yenko power specialist eba hospital for so ye we yarwa hodo almost sa ebebro wadwene ne wonti ase so odo yare na chin masabre wabemu yebu power specialist herbal hospital sebra na womo be saw yare ma me mo makwaba na afi womo ankasa nensem omo fensome yen eja akwaba
yenua
na bibi aboko de
yakopa adumbo
yankofan ase and power specialist eba hospital then in sem in moben na mobon de rodi a kire Ghana for omo hwe na omo tie wozo
medase abusia yemu akwaba power tambre ni power specialist herbal hospital yadin chef ya Dr. Panyia oda hospital na doctor akosia adu aya ho de mu bibia ojebre na ohwe power time de bi ensema kanyina ne say adansidie papa nkrofo di fa power ho TV so radio so internet ne mi ahodo no won so be ka dansidie fo no bi power specialist about hospital do don afan last stop you kuma say one cry and na ye water cry the kuma say ofu yase ye ni Jasper Flame station di nhwani mu wo aputo ja contract kwan no so Lake Road na ye wo akra wo kwa benya ACP kwan sare block factory no edi enhwerem na fe takrade wo Anage Estate Customs Road yani single washing bay no so di enhwani mu ye numbers no ayemiensa fa mu bia na frɛ wo fra branch na ebe no ne ma direction ba ho na wa beje wa yaresa numbers ne 0555 7978 78 0200 38 3831 and 0244 54 44 22 Monday to Saturdays and your day juma Sunday period juma holidays ye juma or your branches ni tiba bia obia se bia wa juma nti holiday ni kwa na benya kwan wo de bra oba de hiase ye labo papa bia o hiase ma wo ye edi firi be hwemu so hiase ma wo ye scan hiase ma wo ye x-ray bibi bia asase ma wo ye ni hu de koso ni padum na be ni nyina efi ho kɔ ba bia obia say Ghana say amonone say libo na wo say ho na wo say takwa na wo say hifa na wo ba bia obia no even na wo UK ni US ye ya hihye mu musa kan modro ebre ano bra no ti ba bia obia ma bibia nsi kwan bra power specialist about hospital nyame adom on fire de ni ma ensa mfa nko ha no so pure herbal ene de sayade etu ase ti ba bia obia no bra hwehwehwa kwan ye numbers ni me nyina no fra nyame adom ayaresa ewo ho ade emaw enne ne dedi kan a wo hwe power time tieniye enne ne dedi kan a wo hwe power time woni mi se wo hepatitis B woni mi se what test hepatitis B positive say ya ukunu say ya oyere say ya oba say ya onua bi say ya de o ya de ba konkrofo ka hu sem bebre enti say so bi ko test positive a onu ankasa ne makra mpa so ba ne nkyɛn ba no busa doctor intimate mama ene me ma adidi betima ma me ma aba me nkyɛn enkofo akasa ensem bebre dia fa ya de we ho enti so bi test positive a onu mi sa kyina nko bawu obi test positive a onu mi sa na wie ya no misraw e ma obi omu abam baabi a ya wa dansidie baabi a aduro wo baabi a nyankopɔn adom wa ma doctor koso adu ahamanuo a power specialist seba hospital yade we yensoso ye manage se sami o te baabi wakotena baabi o maka choso yade we de soso amaw yade we de manage ama me soso bi kam dwane ansa no liver na cha say baabi a yaji award ye wo abasobo Ghana ani amono ne chesa mpa hepatitis B yade no yetimisa ma ne ko negative every moja ni mu a power specialist about hospital e ma obi a na ada ma obi a ka to say ade we eni adro entie sema nkrofo ka ene ese ohu fifire kura ka obi obenya bi wo kisi obi obenya bi ensem bebre power specialist about hospital yenim yade no yenim ne farebai yenim ne kofabai yenim na chance de ne signs and symptoms yenim sese one treat a niema sunsanso betimi de abro enti so hepatitis B anu odro Tumika Furniture Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Debbie Amika say, and Crawford be with TV radio so we so more appetite be do. Now so as Debbie Musa obi no about tender or was single evidence. Obeti in inside team we so cast a send power and now we know ya dey to us here. This a Power Specialist Hospital. Obi a dey number TV so pay, e number radio so pay dey dance bia no. Oba na the report before and after treatment account. I dey dance any ho aba so be nya no Ghana ne amono ne e chesa ampa ade no ye wodura itimi setu ase entimi sraw asampa etia se water say hepatitis B positive say ye ukunu say ye oyere say ye oba say ye unu bi baabi a yaresa baabi a ukọ benya yaresa e be come negative e Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. What in Casa Fenum Fia, we have a chicken to we are there, crab in our bread. Baby, if you say heat, oh, the pedrenum. Ya now, Hunam show, Hunam cacao, which meet 2 star now on a literature. We did it to a day of not a share, not a yoku to Miss Row, and ne ye account for Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. I must say, hepatitis B, the master, a power. And what 2 second baby, and what another baby, and no one was on, no, if not a hono. Miss Row. Bra Power Specialist Herbal Hospital Kumase and Crime Nafi Ayeta Krade. Odi ana fatty liver. Ana liver enlargement. Ana liver cirrhosis. Obrempong no ayesrade se yatwom. Wani aye very yellow. Wan no unsam unipadwani nyina wa yahoya. Uyafu no aye denden liver no ahono, Obrempong no ahono. Liver no achenchene. Walk around the scanner our sites. Just ensure that our phone Mr. Tumika Furniture Power Specialist Hospital. And internet doctor, because so do I had phobia bar. Your friend a dry liver care. A dry liver care. That even the sonner drops on qua. Ye purposely for a liver. Say a fatty liver. Say a liver enlargement. Say liver cirrhosis. Say Obrempong water chiman quadia. We hear a dry liver care. A babo a liver no. Ne dende na ye ne hunu na hunu nyina betwetwe srade a ada hunu nyina bekọ ama ho atọ ama otimi akọ adwuma so wo de na kidney stones ana a kidney cysts ama wo nase nyina tatai ama wo severe waist pain wo lower back ho aye wo ye ahyehyew wo ye ho hwenye ye bo modern substitution Power Specialist Hospital Crime Kumase and Crime and afi takrad wo ye bema ojo so samne nkoye kakra bi na jonso do Watchim ansana Johnson aba wa yase timiri se ten aya wo ya ahyehyew da bia mka se memma ho akase pam baakom aya Johnson ho nsam bitimi ka se mtimi Johnson be se 10 times ansana ade ache wo Johnson oten ka se Johnson bi akam wo Johnson wi ni mojadi achi bo kwa de be na ye mojanko am Johnson de wo na wa ma ho kwa se Johnson mra no se ye de na emai Johnson de ba so ahode nim enti sha se e full trouser mu na be form pabo so nyina e betima ye prostate ebetima your bladder, that's a cystitis. Ebia your kidneys. Ebetima your ureter and also urethra. And then your untreated infection. Until I buy a why you vitiprocupa more drew. Symptom by Quabacano. Russia near my who betting the same symptom abba. Nyata coda cosono. Etria diano sama what me at all. Number 0555 797878 0200 3831 and 0244 544422. Odiano aya osa na how a kwabro aya problem. Ene to aya problem ya na obofunu obitime fesa osanti wo chika sen mu ya wo ya hyehyew wo ho hwenye yi obuo no nyina yo ya de kopie wa chutanya heartburns wo de na adwane jejabo indigestion ya na osano etititi ya na se emframa be egina oyam gastritis ni nyina na ya ulcer and symptoms no ebine no wo hia eduo ya SK, that is stomach care. E krobia wa ya funu mu say ya bloody na ulcer say ya peptic ulcer SK nya ne kama pure herbal and that even so no Food and Drugs Authority register jatum adi aban but modi so benya bi na etu ade no asema ho atimi atọ wo de na typhoid na how wo de na typhoid ade ba ko a ebetimi atete nkwana nyina typhoid report utranye betimi akum typhoid betama your surgery e wo nsunu no mu se emwa no tuatua nsunu mu ko akire na nsunu mu kura bako ajana so sabi bo se moja e mo ahia beka se koko no ahia se mu koko dro typhoid ebetia mo sansun sanso no typhoid beta o tia powder den onu ba yo nwino ho ba ye hye wo poso nyina ba ye o mra bo funu bi kra timi fe nyina na typhoid between was severe constipation typhoid crowd between running stomach we between ahwe saa typhoid between ma wabowa typhoid between rashes agu enyema typhoid between ba oni pedwenu no edoso emfa ndi agro bra power specialist about hospital yema kala mixture ebetua symptom say malaria 2-3 days befu mojanemu so what testing malaria positive we here do ya malamis na se wonu mo ato ontumi ne di kokodo so ontumi nda da bia be kwa sabe ne sumoja so atede a na ye ma adua ya herbal tonic ye do ni nyina ya pure herbal ya ye ni yie ya ye ne kama food and drugs authority a register jatum e dia mayen mesro se wo bo wa bitimi bo wa sa se no dwunso wo bo wa na wi ahwa ne moja emu okokoya wo ya akoma bo se kim wo humia ensiso bibia wo chest ho ya o ya de ye ma chest cough adua ya cough ke heba mixture e be boa be ma ne man koye e wo mpamu fama ene ne ma jiri ka jiri e ye me vitality ne se wonya heba mixture e de ka ho de a babia wo de ama e be boa ama immune system no aye strong na bo ho ban de free ade ho we are fit and we are carpenter we are mason wakoye adwumaden saa maso fo mai baba na hunum nyina ya pe warm water bi dware fa yanku adua ya ointment bi fatwitwu ba bia ya bia woda beda kama ade be chena ho odin ba bia obi ani ade bia ha yentimi aka ho asam no fabra power specialist hospital woto ase na twetwon sciatica ana bone fracture be mpirimo bu pain sabi pampa bone e wodum halitosis bad breath and kankan ya de ba do se be nyina ama hoto ya de bia o yentimi aka ho asam awale fa mo pa wo oba o menses etimi ba be se 3 times in 1 month bo so betimi atia kwa be se 3 months 4 months e ho ana no na abata mape betimi ama wo ho ayedin ni nyina mo no momra power specialist hospital ne se be ma no wo spam count so a be mo odu bia be kama hwehwe cha kwa wo kuma se en crime na fi ayatakra de kuma se ofe yase ye ni jagbo flea station di hwani mu wo aputo ja kontra se kwan ne so lake road ana ye wa akra wo kwa benya ACP kwa sare bro factory no edi hwani na fi takra de wo anage estate customs road ye ni single washing bay no di hwani frey 0555 79 78 0200 38 3831 and 0244 5444 22 Monday to Saturdays and the day my Sunday penny day and holidays ya juma or your branches and I don't say baby algebra na o share power time nyame adoma da sene sabe yanso ya dia pom de hon sam no ebebro
power specialist about hospital for no woman kwan ya omofa so na yetimi abo yapomuden ho ban ana mo ababeda na di na afi omode a kiro no odi o ma na watumi ka na wakona ansa koka bi wo mo onu pa eboa akwatia yare wakodo aye krankwara babetena so abusere to adwumadi ni so dia ma wo ha TVSYZ na afi power 97.9 FM mididi enke Obrempong inside politics adwumadi sunie mamen Carl say there is a communique IFE presidency Ediaba. Yeah, government announces temporary measures to mitigate petroleum price increase amid global market volatility. Now, me no say no. Now, Abai and Ishaban led by His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama. Now, what the Ababa Omu Ababa 2 Gase. Wamu 2 Ghana cedis at the free liter of price so at the Amad diesel. Now, if you want my petrol, no so the 0.36 pesos for now. Ewo niema ekoso global market no prices na jumpy and now straight of almost no way Iran when I was here nya frango difi ni etimi nya petrol ne yi free mu wa ha no sabre ni nyina no nti anama ye petrol ni and diesel ni bo ebuso ya ehwihwiri na ekosoro ewo adwama so nanso His Excellency the President any NDC aban say be na temamufo ekomu be high wom say be na omo ho beto wom kakra no enti sabe de wom ayi 2 Ghana cedis e de free diesel price so I ba from anafe wom ayi 0.36 pesos so e de free your friend saying diesel your friend say petrol so asabe e ba beboa na yekoye pumps na yehunu se sa ebuoi ebekusu akosoro na ma yenka yebefo ene niema ebe ne bo atimi ayedin mene wo kasa ya egina sa ne me ya so ana ma owura VIP stations say ya wo ma to transport fares mu about 20 to 30 Ghana cedis VIP in the year 2024 na VIP for wo mo ticket se wo for car fi enkran ha akokuma say 120 Ghana cedis and then they mene wo dey kasa for almost 1 year petrol so ya babedu 9.99 pesos VIP for anti wo transport fare no so da upon reduction ya commercial transport operators share buy no normal chess 50% yen slashing it down VIP for anti so but and to quite say fu on say pejani mu na what we atwa me ya VIP for the new prices aba say ya tum ya hit crown na aba betoso ayin na aba betoso and so VIP for the almost 30 Ghana cedis out so about for motion na momoa this public transport be VIP say individuals and omo buses no ma register under one umbrella you be happen over here and VIP I can tell you for a fact say almost 90% of VIP cars here MPP for there it's a dear be ya buy ne ho nya kono on be ye ada ne chief so one form price reduction list in VIP for nay emutu kakra ne the VIP for say Dabi, I was so moon to way mu. I be any pound chino. Yen ye wo kromwa, samo ya na boy ya, yen na yetim, but sebeye politics and ye ya buy ne was what yen yiri mu na niemu nya de na buy ne ho nya kono a. Yen na yetim, otwe bebre, obomofo so bebre. Abuso yen to adwumade ne so mfama wa ha. Cement Vital for Atenase. Enwo mo wo. Ai no so bua na etu nipa dodo na yare wasede amom omo ama ye mom akwaba na afi wo mu nwo wo mu sempom wo mo fensme papa na what is say na me adumo na so e na kopa da roma ye de radias ye de radias and then so Siemens ye Vital ba misa then na mo wa mo kache Ghana for madu ni dwumadi edi medase edun de dwumadi doso ebusia I no go live for you de bia me betena ha eka assemble ko says Cement Vital Herbal Mixture and the capsules ampanyu for the abedwa so no edwuma edie ne enya asem ketewa na what one am what obi wa dance ya na wa dance ya wo fraya na waka che minim pa so se wa dance bebre se what obi nko ade a sase Cement ye sheda na ye se be suti e wo Ghana ha duemu ha enya Ghana ha nko ebi bukra to e rapid kwa broche e sanse eye ntinu adwuma awo ba se ya nkrofo ana omabubu omugu feme na Cement sadawment eni ho bim omo to asintini twetwe ene Cement sadawa ene ejisa na wonte mo am honam ye da bia meka se seba no honam yaw sisi yade wachi bremu wonse ba bi na yaw ya ne sa nyama no na wafa Cement Vital Herbal Mixture na nansanso wanya dance ye ne nsachiraye woni peduani mu a freme na beju sika mint na afidikase so na mindi troncho ana mimbosre mu kabi nkansem edura ni nkrofo anom miankasa wanom na afofro so anom bi no modi wa dance ye na meka chew no me ma me wo me edura ba ko tanom enam sesa ya de ba eto nzateke na ha ne papa from a year ago me kai ansa na me join Cement Vital for ne o maye adwuma na o complain ano edin na efi bra me mpo me bra panyi ansa kra me join no me bra panyi na fem ka cham say edru bi o ha on de ono ye adwuma den o hyebuj bia na adwuma o ye nya asem ketewa na edru a wonya ni na o bo edru ndi na me say oh okay me hu edukro e na ono hya ase say o ma me maame anum bi na dance ya maame we di fedru no ho no ese we ne nsa o ka che say me kai na branch no kra di dance na abrewa no and in the Cement Vital Herbal Mixture now mommy penny bi ofie papa penny bi ofie no de be complaining na misisio and na metoasio and na me nine me disi ho na ase na sempane wo me mesra no party say bibita me na mu sa niema no me honam ye me yo machiri bremu adru ba kwa me kan forma be body asundwe be fie Cement Vital Herbal Mixture and in the capsules mo amote me nka e wo Power FM so no me pa twa adru ye buso o mai mo ba bia be rabia
ubenya bia to pharmacy shop any drug store bia na fe herbal shop bia bebre bia ubenya baako na apeni bia to anom na mom no so pedodo atu o herbal shop kese na pedodo atu akoton Repair Ventures and na person friend na oni atwetwe nkomo say de bia meka ne wo doctors fa kukuda mo ho a wo yade no ka kiro mo ombe cho kwa befa so befa eduro no na de ahomeka aba pa no omo so standby obetimi afrey ye number obetimi afrey wo so 0244 71 8557 0244 71 8557 and I say 0200 888890 0200 88 another 8890 and 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 and 0200 88 another 8830 0500 88 another 8830 number mako and 9 na media tudwa number mu bia wo frɛ ya won sabe kan bebia wo Ghana ha bia bebia no aye ni branch ana obi wo ha auto bie enam ye nti tese sisi region bebia obenya bia to eni to frɛ no betwetwe nkomo na afesu ya cho bebia benya bia to se omben enkan ha Ebusa sa utimi nkada bia metenase a asamba kwa ya utase se mekapa ene se premature ejaculation yade obi ohon mo hyase se ne de na primary efi na hyase na nhye dan ko yie manida sa 2 minutes 3 minutes anu otiala yade obi ha so ane de no ebia no anya jonso twamu yade bi na akofa sa wo ha na ba yade obi a wo de na thyroid issue bia wo testosterone ho na aba ebia se de wo se de dodo ni sitie na entesa ene de keka ho nyina eno so wo honom yade ebia na wakwa me diagnose you say when na ha wontie na wo fa no bia nkwa Semens Vital Herbal Mixture no enya aphrodisiac dra esiesie mema esiesie ma entebe siesio na isa ho na fi ho yade na de bebia na fetime mo gina so se bema na sa 3 minutes ne ho ahwan na de asere wo no ni nyina ye afi ho maka cho se yade emfere ho enka se ko bomu dawro nso man krofo nte me mete he bo ho dawra ma se premature ejaculation yade ho aduro no Semens Vital Herbal Mixture ene ne capsules enti we ko de na ko pe bia fefa na afa de ahomeka aba bia wo de na etim keja ato obi esa de wo no so no yade o yo ha obi okrampa prostate no ko tutie na akofa aba obi de nso de na bia na ohwe sichire yade na wafa nduro na akofa aba obi nso de na hypertension na akofa aba wahwe no stroke ne ho to no wieye no afa de wo ne be ma na nso bie mo ayetim keja ato we ni wo ha nyina anu ye no Semens Vital Herbal Mixture ene ne capsules eduro ba akope second to none bibiduro a ya to ebo asidi dua hini ne haba ya any side effect ebebo asiesi wo se bema na mebo ho de rechew no bia na so de na pulse koko me pa cho koko di ahodro hemorrhoid pass pulse ne ho nkro ne ba yesi e wo mu ahodro mienu ye wo internal one ye external one de epie de empie ye obi on so obi okwampa ohun symptoms no because ohun se epie nemo wo tinkase ne sisi ye ne ya tena siasa binase ne kokobu pie okwaja na so na ya wa otie na anoden koko yade Semens Vital Herbal Mixture ene ne capsules ibi na nonom na ensiesio enyi koko yade no enfemfiri ho mawo ya adwen said this time around e ma yenkia no ntum oyewa ye femu anoden ebra ye konfitire ye bu yensa no te se ye beka ho asem de bia me ka che se ka mo ka che wo se wo ebeko no omubua sister bia wo sister omubuo enko omubua yenti da se beko ya ni nkonti sa we ma na nhya wo so obi ho ne de ne agese okotwa bi apetashi opebi twitwa ansana ne ho ato no eduro na ede anu ya ba Semens Vital Herbal Mixture ene ne capsules ene bi duwa kagina mu ebebu yi sa ya wo na fi ho wo de ne ba ekọ commercial break na asa aba no ebe yi fi ho be ma na ye regular kama de ama obi so ane de na otwemi enu bia obi ho ani obi so de na otwemi ense bi obi ho ani obi de na ba 35 days the next month about 28 the next month obi kro pa ne de no pokra de 6 months 1 year ni emaida Semens Vital Herbal Mixture ene ne capsules abase ebedi wa kegina mu ebebo yi sa ha wo nyina fi honom esiesi o mo ba kra sa wo pese o fe fura akontentem e de amount ebia na so ho twetwe when you sit brew uti sa ya wo ya wo ho na wakoma bo ntentem SYZ staircase ya efro de ba so a wuntimi furu bi san so ofro pe na wakoma bo kim anya asem ketwa wo ya oba pemfo wo show say wo moja so atedodo wo ko wo abehia moja si akire ana wo de na diabetes ana say hypertension na wo hia say niam abetuto yie say de ekoso na aba fam wo de kra de wo diabetes wo hypertension wo fam kra de wo de na nya kra slow killer kan chakra na de wo sene we should have so 19 about 21 na about 7 ne sa nyama no o pedro a eye heba o betima fo wadra o fa pepepe o benuma ka ho a ebe regularize sa nyama mabobo so nyina de a chewa na e prekese powder Penson Company Limited akofa bedwa so say droi eye prekese a ye de other heba ingredients akeka ho aye ne powder sonko a e boasiesie ni pedua no we opemfo no panyinom akwadanum entina so bonyare ansa na wonya sa ti wei aka wuti sa wo ho kamenya mpo no se ne yade ebusu ntinka no pebia wo de prekese powder yi ebeye wuti a obenum kama pa ebesiesie ni pedua no Ghana Africa ye wade oye enti si yade abasa ye nom na siesie ya me pa cho ko pebi na sohwe na aba bedi adanse Debi amekasa de ameketwa to ne say so your ba we ye bema na so me masem enhye nkoyie na so wunya cement vital herbal mixture wunya ne capsules na afenso wo prekese powder no na wo de atatuo na ne miensa no wo frɛ yen se me pa mo cho me ha unie na sai na me mfa no ebe cho kwan befa so befa na e de ahomeka shonko meba hye ne sese mo pedo so puatuo no eye Repulse Ventures ne mo man mu de baabi abewura pharmacy shop herbal shop bia Lance's chemical shop bia bisasa open cement vital herbal mixture and ne capsules prekese powder and na ubenye biato dodo wanye bia wo de fa number na frɛ yen ye be cho baabi ubenye biato ye numbers ne 0244 71 85 57 0244 71 85 57 ana 0500 88 88 90 0500 88 another 88 90 and 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 your last number is 0500 88 88 30 0500 88 another 88 30 asem page ya cement vital herbal mixture and in the capsules and now so prekese powder shenen so say your health is your wealth wapo den eno hunya medase
afia we kwambia so extra broadcast na we say itiminya award chenchereche because kwan ya ye fa so hwehwem epe enu eye papa ne tu yare wa hodo ase no boa bebre ebi cement vital o madro ni yeye pa ntine wabobo so nyina wo de o ma tumika na kwakope bi beboa na wapom din atimi agina so yeda se so hi TVSYZ TV also live on Power 97.9 FM inside politics jumedie ni ani yeguso ide so mo medin edi NK Obrempong ye to jumedie no so edi ama wa ha ene ye ne eye listo nana kusipoku wono executive eye director edi ma good governance advocacy group Ghana wono no babbe tenase na afei ensem ahodo a aka nyina no ye bebobo mu na afei sensemi won so atimi nya ahonte ase before ye be koso no mamenka o say model automobile and construction consult catch us say sabre die ope China used cars so ope earth movers like tipper trucks excavators, construction machines, any general goods are bebacho a model automobile and construction consult now do any betch one more some near na papa nesonebo either from year power other services some warehousing and a Chinese business visa acquisition person to kwan China wo dwumadi bi a person nkodi visa no neje ayo de mebacho wo a model automobile and construction consult on beboa now setimi account business visa or be China na dwumadi bi a person odi kodi no watimi de adi hye so say wo ye adwuma adwada kopim fiada wo bra ba no pa 9 am kopim say nyimre 5 pm bebo memene down so wo ye adwuma anopa 10 am kopim say 2 pm ebebo free number we wo mbeje osine nchirimu aka bia wo de asono 0257 280-656 0257 280-656. But you saw send your message or WhatsApp. WhatsApp number here 0248 428 336 0248 428 336 and 0273 296 272 0273 296 272. Now free wash a share a year model automobile and construction consult for a kwan a year tema akosomo road no so hot oven and chenwa na free won set me aka first floor edem ewo NS Chemist building no matter eko me pa cho ho ana be model automobile and construction consult na free woni om etimi edejuma mama nka say Medmosis for edi edrobia ba eboa akonama wo kidney wo liver sorry abibia na hode ese na fata etimi abemu ebi wo ho a da bia meka yebedu fie ni abre adwuma yeye aduane si wo banku bayire emu udidi wie ya wadware na opese woda me ba tell no sa wo ma oliver no ye adwuma e de broso nti abibia na oliver na ho ne e kofom enu nti na Medmosis e de left kid aba 100% herbal supplement ono se de ya ye na adwuma ne se ebebo oliver ho ban wo bra oliver no ebre ye adwuma no de sa hode na liver ne hia sa abibia betimi ayam nuane wo yam ayi ne mafiefi unipadua mu na abibia unipadua no aye fresh and strong enu nti ana left kid aba Medmosis for and they said we aba tutumika na kopa bi na no mabribia na ma oliver na ho ni enyina so kai na share nso pharmacy shops ne herbal shops e twa enwo chi enyina no ubetimi enya left kid ni bi ato na mo open do to afre Medmosis for number we so mejo so no mama obi etu atom 0244068447 0244068447 na fe Medmosis for left kid aba ebo eye yen liver ho ban no wonso nsa timi akabine timi aboa wo ope ba bia ajojo ho ope ba bia ye party ope ba bia ye engagement ope ba bia ye conference ope ba bia wankasa woni abusua no beko no makoda no majojo mo ho na mani age pa dia Safari Valley Eco Resort abusua wo mo wa fe yi pa okoshe environment omwa serene green mfemen nemua oxygen papa bi na fe wo ma creating mammy lakes wo mo zoo harmless animals wo o sorry anopa na wa wo hwe weather no a na wo nemu kra kekekra na no kwa ye satisfying Safari Valley Eco Resort ana meka wo mo ho asem de a kire no ti dwumade bi a opese wunni say institution bi na pe ba bi aye conference na aye class di am mo nko Safari Valley Eco Resort omo space kese wo be ye wedding beye ye beye party bia Safari Valley Eco Resort sebra no ma sa akonya no na fe fadi udwumadie bia pese odi se wo ba beda ho so no wage wa home a eno so akonya kase da ho ma eno so ma bi o mo pono nti wo mu okwapema mu edukro makuapem ene okubu akuapem dan ho pepepe ana Safari Valley Eco Resort wo obomodi kodu ho a ana adomu so Obrempong asema America no no krepa na America de a kire wo ubetimi a friend number yi na enchiremu esefata bia wo hia no wo matimi de asomo na afi watimi akoho 0596 914 394 0596 914 394 and visit your website no www.safarivalleyresort.com www.safarivalleyresort.com na afi wo matimi ajo fel so na dwumade bi apese wo kokodi no watimi akwakode abucha ye beda na ye ho aba yakoba pe listo na na kosipoko atnase enkoma aka nyina na de asomo twen ye ba isia.
Now let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to a butler who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
they used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Stay back and stay safe. The National Petroleum Authority is cautioning the public to desist from scooping or fetching fuel from overturned fuel tankers at accident scenes. Again, do not get closer to the scene in an attempt to take videos or pictures. Inhaling the petroleum product is detrimental to your health. Worst of all, petroleum products are volatile and highly flammable, and a small spark can trigger a catastrophic explosion, causing deaths and loss of properties. Don't let a moment of desperation lead to a lifetime of regret. If you see an overturned tanker, stay back and stay safe. Call trained professionals such as the Ghana Fire Service or Ghana Police personnel to handle the scene, or reach the National Petroleum Authority's contact center on 0302 550 380. Your life is worth more than a gallon of fuel. This Save a Life campaign is from the National Petroleum Authority, NPA.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also, Yaria Titi, be Benfipi, now so, Niamun Yonoda, Semicho, no Hudra Mata, Munoshia, Ebeyan Mama.
Meaning, say, what also time for Haxa capsules, any Haxa mixture, Yanumbom Kutia, also Nubia Mano Anum, and can what on da, also Drodi, and one Haxa capsules, any Haxa mixture, and come Lynchum, also Yakura, a toy funo, any and Sunumu, Etuma, Wayefunu Ekikawa, what you want any, was it to me, Emma Wayachako, a bra ready the every. Somehow, I also there, compare Haxa capsules, any Haxa mixture, Nanum Bum, now who ever told.
Predutua, Ko Okanshi Drug Lane, Kumasi Dani Hebal, Takradi A.A. Mensa, Anafre 020-3822-855. Approve about Tanya Wama on more from the four, and then more from women feeding you know and come. Haxa capsules and in a mixture.
Also, time for FDA Aji Edwedian Kratui Atom.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach, where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the N7 Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Obrempong ɛyɛ adwuma daa. Ɛboa ɛyam aduane. Ɛboa ɛyi nsa firi nipadua mu. Na ɛboa wo nipadua ma ɛtena hɔ yie. Nanso, wonim sɛ nneɛma a yɛdi na yɛnom tumi ma brɛboɔ yɛ adwumaden sen pɔtee.
Good. Me brebo ye juma pa. E bia se me tumi ye bibi bo me brebo.
Ani, and waiting on what the lift it from the Moses Clinic, we have our center about herbal food supplement. We see to the barberbo, and my ye juma ye.
Na, ye juma.
Fatopa yenu, and no pan ye. Na ebuama obrebo ye juma ye sene be ya ebetimi anyam aduane awodi esiesie ni peduane mo enyi mo kinsi
eno na me brebo kia pa
Ubenya Left Kid or pharmacy, herbal shops, ni supermarkets are eben ho. Sa wo pedudo so to a 0244 06 8447. Left Kid, wa wo brebo, wa wo ni pedua. Edro yi enye ma apemfo e ma ema omomanfo ne mmofo a wonya mfie dumie FDA agi dwedie krato yi atum
TVS YZ and a power 97.9 FM inside politics jumedi suni me da asese oguso twen see ye ni jumedi mum kopem 6 pm ebebo midin di NK Obrempong ye to jumedi ni so di ama wa ha China Natural Herbal Hospital say men kai say 30 days award this YC was say wo ye yare mu hwehwemu di ache free no eguso a eko o mo say on the 16th of March nyame ya adoma April ya on the year 24th of April na sai jumedi no e ba na ewe ye nti no mo ka wo say but modern for advantage for kwanya iso na fa be ye hwehwemu e wo free therapy session and a free health screening na wo mo ye ya de wa hodo bi ti say ye blood sugar test, blood pressure check, stroke, menstrual disorder, fibroid, bone problems, free acupressure, free physiotherapy, free flexology, free massage, free ultrasound screening for both male and female nyinam China Natural Herbal Hospital say wo mo decide mede nyina wo bedu a o say wo card na afford a wo be yipe 100 Ghana cedis eno na wo betia apart from that no nhwehwe mu on be ya ma oni nyina na ye free a wuntu ahwe no mo wie no mo say yare bi wo mu a enu ene lab kakra wo be ye no so kuma bi ekita no wo mo beje na fe wo matini ahwe wo hye nso so be mu China Natural Herbal Hospital for etra kwan e wo poku ase ACP kwabenya na mo 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 ko pie mu asama ya o mo aje kojo opposite New Queen's Court School no free numbers yo meje so na nchemu aka bia no o mo de asomo 0244 485763 0244 485763 and 0243 715 004 0243 715 004 na fe China Natural Herbal Hospital for Ajo so normal show MPA Semingu so ankai was say stay back stay safe campaign go so koso nti se okoto setan ka bia dani ato kwan so ato area me pacho memfa gallon memfa pan memfa bowl bia se okoso fu ani bi de obeya ne se obefresa number we the Ghana Police Service, Ghana National Fire Service and the National Petroleum Authority for beje so na nhye bia wo so mo betimi be ye na be bia tanka na ato no amfo ye ne ano se bia ma no wo metimi atumika ababa ye number betimi afre so 030 255 0380 03025503080 na fe wahye nso se won ko ekuta no esombo sen petrol 1 gallon na tanka dania tofoma wo kwakoso bo unua wo yire wadanfo bibia mane na ye nyina ye na ye ho so e wo MPA fo nkai bo wo mode abayi so Victory Garlic Mixture sebra uyo obi a wo ya de kakra na wabre na wokoma ebo kinkinki mu nsa ne wonan etimi ye titiri ana dizziness na tete wabrabo the Victory Garlic Mixture duro ni ye pa na se wono mo ebia ewu ntini mu bebia kwanye sisi na moja ntimi ni efusane ewurawura ho efi ti so kopem wonan no se be ye na hoden betimi agina nipadua no mu ti bomoden se wonsa betimi aka Victory Garlic Mixture na wanom na etimi aboa na abribia hoden agina unipadua no mu Anian Enterprise ana the Victory Garlic Mixture ba adwama so okọ kan shi kinswo kwa obenya bi ato ne mu pendodo to a 0201 293 280 0201 293-280 and 0242-545-633 0242-545-633 na fe wabo modern na won setimi aka Victory Garlic Mixture and Yan Enterprise ede ebe dwama so sabre de yenko na fe ye ne Mr. Nana Kusi Poko dodo na friend okumkom dodo na friend so be ye ni yie abusia Friday etwa mu no ana odi mi birthday kama ntie na oba no design kama bi odi abrami list we Nana Kusi Poko o so Obrempong birthday the home for so ni nti won so gibi na fa bo wa no so me ma na kwaba na nsem ahodo e wo no yen hyase ni nkomo ne Poko Obrempong. Yeah, Mama wish you TV so happy belated birthday. So
belated happy birthday. It really humbled me. None fear that say me do my birthday.
Yes.
Now the calls. Penifua hodo. Emu mebunu mabawa mrantie. From frame messages ahodo anye nipa nyina messages na metimi attend it.
Wow.
Facebook posts ahodo amanfo mu di konkonsanso konkonsan mu di no radio so nyina metiti bia kama na I must say me do obi bia se no na me kai how a humble me. Mami hu se bibi bia wo ye no wiasim bia no free wakuma mu na ye ebi o wa obadwin se nipa nhwe but nipa hwe papa.
Okay.
Enti me de obi bia ase titiri me ma omo ye chocolate we Junior Piwak.
Okay.
Nana ya and a princess.
Okay.
Me omo papa ni omo mami. Yeah, chocolate fa chese.
Oh, come up.
Mo bia na ni agi.
Oh yes.
Na eni ekwa omo fa so omo timi ye mi fo mi ya. E ma chocolate ye kama.
Yeah,
apart from say amanfo edi chocolate no go mu no. Na Oma dane me ayi omo brande me we am say ade abahu say ayi ni say crop ya
ohene
nti hero man fa me na akotuni patentin ko ho no be dia mam so for na so for nti
okay
we dey be ase
very well
me mamu so mambo
very well
ene de ruwa papa ni boni amukan nyina meti nyami shram
so
say yekekako
enyini ni go so bad
oh we say I'm aging in a very young style.
Oh, okay.
Forever young.
Nice one. Mami fa konya isuna minchia me mami no mienu bi omo wo kofodia. Mami bi mensa e wo kofodia ana ajo akra ono so e wo kofodia ono ana kofodia guest hotel eye ne dia. Na me kofodia me wo joint bi ya me tidy fufu. Until last Friday na me wo kofodia. Me wura joint na pema mi say abrantie ni Obrempong ananye wa be show ma mi na so ma ye mo say na ha dia wo ye dey
so ka say we entafo
ala so me ba be ye me nyabi wa nti mami bi mensa e wo kofodia ana ajo akra enso e wo kofodia guest hotel ruwa no yankopon nhira mo no onyam kwase ndano mo ma manage e wo kofodia yie pa Francis sorry ebi ada me ba no me di no beba na afa mo hu Francis nso ti yankopon nhira mo ye besan ahia bio yense yankomodie na se
yo
na fi ensem a ene ewo ho no yenhyase na yendidi bi emfanko ene Accra High Court ababe can say sabre die OSP adwuma wo ye High Court wa order say Attorney General and take you over OSP prosecutions be than anima sabre oguso wodi hojuma no won hand over na the Attorney General no and just say adwuma di nyina na undi then I will can dia fa sense me
yo mame fakunya wesu na menchetiefo na memo abaso ni dwuma so a oyɛ bɔ man Ghana.
That's it.
Na sɛ na wɔtwe ɛtwa mu no sɛ mebɛtena studio ha ɛka nsɛm baako mmienu mmiɛnsa bi na mɛsrɛ sɛ mɛsa ti mu biem ɛsiane sɛ tia ne tia ɛnka sɛ abɔntensofoɔ ɛmɛfa nkɔdi na yɛka aban a ɛyɛ na amanfoɔ adwene yɛ ɔmo sɛ ɛyɛ personalities no ɛna ɛma no yɛ aban daabi sɛ especially wowɔ aban adwuma mu anaasɛ wɔ aban aso ɛyɛ bi a
yes
office no ɛne hia ɔmanfoɔ ɛnyɛ personality no ɛno nti na sɛ woyɛ personality na instead of rule of law woyɛ wo ho sɛ woyɛ kokotakoa na yɛtwi w'anim ama Ghanafoɔ ahu sɛ daabi ɛnyɛ saa na mmara ne ka
nyɛ saa na ɛyɛ no
daabi enti respectfully ruling no baako kura ni wa anyansa wɔ mu and the High Court has no jurisdiction over such matters.
Oh, Samuel.
Debbie. Court to be anyone more, and to the extent of Supreme Court to interpret the Constitution. What I say?
Okay.
The courts, as it is, High Court, you know. Only said to me, say, the Constitution and send to the Nimua, only bet ruling and answer judgment. There be only said to me, no.
High Court.
And so they should treat it with the contempt it deserves. Only said to me, no. And yeah, about striking it out, only said jurisdiction, on to me yet.
I didn't know High Court into me, yes, I did.
But your High Court may interpret the Constitution. And your High Supreme Court. And Supreme Court. Oh, the catcher said appointments for the year, you know. He has put a lot of square pegs in round holes. A lot of square pegs in round holes. On some fata, the Biama no say when you say Dumano, unqualified to be there. So you can see the pronouncements now we're making. So they don't make sense. I don't aspire to be one because of some of this misbehavior of so-called learned persons in the profession. So-called
High Court judge.
Yes, when you say Indiana, now doing that, then it's Indiana, yeah, street in Sokrana, yeah, lawyer for the one, yeah, you do a chance in Indiana or the ASR pronouncement, you know.
And then say Wakase,
yes,
Sabri, the prosecution say question now,
yes,
the Attorney General and take it over from the
OSP. I know it doesn't lie in his mouth. It is the president, that's what he said. He said, Ghana, I'm your president, you know, if you look, the name can a final, there be president only said to me, as one name and penny. The fact said, what baby say, we are judging doesn't mean you can authorize others not to do things without any recourse to the law. The role must be played alongside the law. It is necessary setting aside. It should be treated with the contempt it deserves because it does not lie in that judge's mouth to pronounce anything unconstitutional.
OSP number because they are taking steps to overturn.
They cannot. They cannot. Any question said they should take any steps. Was said Ghana public. You know, we are superior to anything that happens by any state actor.
Even the judiciary.
So yes, because if the judiciary makes an unlawful pronouncement like this, it must be treated with the contempt it deserves.
I want to make your unlawful pronouncement.
Oh yes, why not? So that we can cook a cooking nipa. Ubet me deny judgment ni so cooking nipa. And you know, treat it with the contempt it deserves because one Kenyans asem one camera. It is a judgment to be ba. Let's say a unlawful judgment. Treat it with the contempt it deserves.
So the office of the special prosecutor and someone who draw especially from last year ebinom cross original maybe say yen permanent fem free the officer occupy as the special prosecutor because na djuma bi ana wo mo hwa oye no na enhyeda nso mani papa so mo hwe se de na ni niema bi kra ozu se ni nyina aka na sabe akabum obeka ya time a na Kenneth na na for the former finance minister hon sensem sorry kra doctor na wo office of the special prosecutor ho no de be ma attorney general no abayi nsem kese bebre wo kro yi mu akon ho ansa na owulizi docket no ade ama attorney general osusu sa na emani nyina na court na hwese bia sanka beboa na nka prosecution nyina betimi afa ba bi baako ebi attorney general office na nka o matimi edi sa adwuma no a anka ebetimi ayiyi ana.
Let me state it here, and for the first time, maybe to the hearing of the general public. Obi an fan phone to say we are now ya woman no. Any kwan say wotin homa obi and educate you, that be educate yourself. Me catch you say me na catch me say ignorance of the law is no excuse no. As such say so your lawyer and now your lawyer. So one time ready ase na mrani diwa ya de mrano ebe diwa nkasa wonti ase enti.
Okay.
And until I see ignorance of the law is no excuse no. So every day by whatever means I will be to sua mra kakra no sua mra na ya fa mra mediu. What you say? I'm stating it for the first time on this platform say OSP na ewo hono no office of the special prosecutor no. And yes, sir, Kufuado, now all person or fighting corruption tina be a office, no. I didn't know be here. Emra, now was seeing a diso as on mine. Not timelines down. A United Nations Convention Against Corruption. We patch off our full Google.
Okay.
United Nations Convention Against Corruption. And a man here and say. It was set on my way. Enya emra, enya officer, ebe fight corruption aside from the office of the friend saying the Attorney General and Minister for Justice.
Okay.
And you know, but say, in fact, I even fell for it, and I was educated because I came and sat here in this same studio and pronounced to say, President Mahama.
Yes, and come baby sao.
What I say? Me never test to be hacker.
Yeah.
But you know it was an unlawful comment. Yes. Nobody can sack him. And nobody can quash that office. Not even the Supreme Court. Hey. Yes. That is the law. So, UN as a member country. And the idea is say United Nations Convention Against Corruption, a separate entity aside from the office of the Minister for Justice and Attorney General. A special officer when you know say when we have corruption and corruption related offenses, no. You been making sure say you be mra the office no e be mra be di omo. And to the extent say omo ye mra parliament no members of that parliament no even came out ignorantly to call for the abolishment of that office no. It tells you say in the form.
And he said OSP no kwatena office ho.
Yes.
Ni dwumadi a wodi.
Yes.
Embo man no.
Yes.
Ye hunu so a yentimi emanin call yentimi manin free office or maybe
you see
is that how
you see we have two things. Okay. The person that takes the office is the special prosecutor.
Yes. Yes.
Say who will be tia special prosecutor now? Like say Chief Justice Unity. What must I say?
Yes.
You must take that person through that same process.
Okay.
Ebubona o we ho dance die na ebubona e wo see unity, but you can't abolish that office. So separate
come to stay.
Separate the SP from the OSP.
there are two things. The SP no and the manager or the administrator of that OSP, the office of the special prosecutor. The office no any nipa. It is a ministry for justice and attorney general.
Yes.
Ministry no. There were the agencies. Juma under the ministry. And there were entities ahudwa omodida agencies nano.
Okay.
Any departments nano. Enti enya ayeni nano sorry no afa se mo dia koto court there be. Anani deputy no sorry no afa se makoto court. Enu ti na be better studio ha kan say ayeni the director for public prosecution no. Ebi ni sa ade we ya o mayi. Me see MPP for no ma destroy o mine no. And the word reset no, it is bigger than what we are seeing. Sanya ma ekosu na MPP na church. And Ayeni is just playing to a certain that he say he wants to see, like, as a he says sometimes he's very naive.
Dr. Dominic.
Oh yeah. He's
Dr.
naive. No, he's not naive about the law.
Okay, good.
He's thinking, say, ni point me nyane bonesa, but I be identity image and respect medema Dr. Ayeni na swati papa.
And I'm saying we are
yes, because anyone that goes to court to say young go office no na yama ono no a oye Ayeni yeah say about fighting corruption adia United Nations and Ghana aye a company Ghana ma ye say Kufuor na or person fighting corruption to go create his office no. Nobody should say it anywhere. We were compelled to set that office to be known and to renew our affirmation. Say we are a serious country that wants to fight corruption.
Okay.
Anytime the country say Google United Nations Convention against corruption. But you Google then
I said the United Nations Convention Against Corruption. That's UCAC.
Yes.
UNCAC. Yes. UNCAC. Yes. It's the only legally binding universal anti-corruption instrument adopted by the UN General Assembly in October 2003 and entering into force in December 2005. It addresses cross-border nature of corruption through prevention, criminalization, international cooperation, and asset recovery.
Yes. So when Emrana Ediye OSP no, the Office of the Special Prosecutor Act no. When you know me was here, so I'm just giving you just a brief.
Okay.
Just so that I say preventive measures, criminalization and law enforcement, international cooperation, asset recovery, etc. So the functions are: it is comprehensive framework covering prevention, investigation and prosecution of corruption, covering both public and private sector corruption. That's the function. So the same idea no, and you left here and the special prosecutor and the act no. It's anyone that fights the office of the special prosecutor is rather fighting against those who are fighting corruption. Does it make sense? So between the MPP,
yes.
By a MPP MPP for no say who are fighting those who are fighting corruption.
The Abema who bekan will fear say His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama, yes, unscrabbing the office of the special prosecutor.
I didn't say so.
Okay, good. Sorry.
Man can say unscrabbing
office no. Only Owura Kisi Jabiye.
Yes.
Sorry, in everyone.
I don't care some trouble. I fell for two things. One, I felt say Kisi Jabiye because was appointed by the XY regime. Now it was at a snail pace and he could have done better. And to see you're fighting corruption there. Now you're a separate office that is different from the Ministry of Justice and Attorney General.
Yes.
Now to say that you have the 2 million now say fight corruption. Now slow pace and that slow pace your friend is say prosecution there. And you want to mean yet. Tian family be obey na basahare so. but Dr. Yeni, any same side, they have proven to say that to have been right with time. How many prosecutions have they done so far? How many prosecutions? Tell me. How many prosecutions? Tell me one prosecution from that office, the office of the chief affairs and justice.
That's how I'm filing for extradition.
Let me tell you. They file. They are a laughing stock. I'm disappointed. But I'm so disappointed in him.
The attorney general filing for extradition here.
Well, file it. And then they file for extradition. Office now you seek to scrap no.
Yes.
Na Juma investigation so e dia kwa extradition atia Kenoforiata no. They say office ni enya den. They are just putting themselves into public derision. What do you say? Office of the judicial office affairs Ministry of Justice
yeah.
And Attorney General.
Yes.
When you say investigation BNT Kenoforiata Omudela court, not one. Ora ye you make cancer Ghana for you say me ora ye me office Ministry side office no yeah investigation ba akwatia Kenoforiata ntebia even on the issue of cathedral ye de nakwa kodina court omu how many years ni 1 and almost half years ni yeah ba mu omuni hwe omutimi tia Kenoforiata apart from the OSPI
okay
SML ECG ambulance akabako
National Cathedral
dey enka ho National Cathedral obi anu a why investigation as at yet. Ena omonam no wako omumienu your friend is saying OSP no ena omu person omu gu no na omu di tumi ne koma your friend is saying yoko na onu nkofo e cast na say omu di omani si cast so no sa nyama so I think say we should, you see, I have called on the president and I call on him again. You see, some of us we hear muntina papa ngoma so ye pa ngoma so.
Okay.
Because Article 88 no and you are ambiguous. We patch what you Google Article 88 no. Na kanna etiefo nyina entie bi
ye meni egregu so ekọ ntino
say Article 88 litimi ka che wo say we dey just for the purpose of
okay
yankomodi ma menya ne intentem kra na ankoye say ade a che say very easy to understand ye tina honum amana koye say because of some interest bi obi ani obi ntokwa say eye dienyo say ye dienyo ye tete huwa yama Article 88 4 no me here no
Article 88 4
we say all offenses till prosecuted in all offenses prosecuted in the name of the Republic of Ghana shall be at the suit of the Attorney General or any other person authorized by him in accordance with the law. Any other person authorized by him. Wait, must you go to KG to understand this English? Yeah, we'll be a filing suit to Supreme Court. Now, Attorney General, Minister for Justice in Sudiatri. Why must this be very difficult for you to understand?
Okay,
when you have been given the authority, and to fight corruption, you know, Attorney General Godfrey Dame gave the OSP mandate or authority to fight corruption.
Okay.
So yeah, preachers of fighting against corruption, you know. Yeah, Minister for Justice and Attorney General. When we want to mean OSP 2 means someone can prosecute that. Then it means we were not ready to fight corruption.
Me da say, Mr. Onana Kusipoku, Executive Director of the Good Governance Advocacy Group Ghana.
It begs for the understanding why nothing seems to be going on. Nothing.
Okay.
Because we are not ready to fight corruption. And so they should stop always tickling our ears and letting us feel say apparently they are ready to want to fight against corruption. No, I don't think so.
On the 1st of May, May Day, no, Power Jackpot, 15,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, what's in the year? 150 million old Ghana cedis, you know. Power Jackpot on the 1st of May. What they mount jet na fashion hunedi. The obey any day for phone na fe bossa code winning enko. A star 274 hash. Star 274 hash. Star 274 hash. Code way code on the 1st of May. A bet me am 15,000 Ghana cedis. Now they are show bottom. A man win for that. Bottom phone so. Debiara de trebi. Eti wo dial star 274 hash nye wipe de wo be ye select option 2 ebe ma Power Jackpot utwa ticket ne ba ko bia ye 10 Ghana cedis kai na for show trim say dodo a utwa ticket no ne ebia konya kese de ma say on the 1st of May Power Jackpot no wo ana oba be wini yen celebrate your friends say adwumaden yen celebrate say your business sika to say Power Jackpot sika what the a show bottom on the 1st of May intene ya asase star 274 hash star 274 hash on the 1st of May Power Jackpot 15,000 Ghana cedis now if you watch ya show bottom now when you team agent workers day no kai national so obedi ni big na fe won so what celebrating your hard work, celebrate your winning, celebrate Mayday in Power style. A star 274 hash me ma win fi code no me pesa wo a wo hwe me wo a wutiem se see you know on the 1st of May ya be body ni wa ha me pesa wo ne emodi na fe watimi ababeje 15,000 Ghana cedis 150 million old Ghana cedis ubetim dia ene ma bebre na fe wo watimi ato star 274 hash any sika be ma 150 million old Ghana cedis na 15,000 Ghana cedis say e dia show be to na wani atimi age on the 1st of May me ma win fi na fa ho ka Power Jackpot ye May Power Jackpot ye de bre on the 1st of May no na jibi na fa show botum yen to dwumadi no so enfem ma dia na Power Specialist Seba Hospital Sebra yarewa hodo bi ti say hepatitis A B C D and E sa yarewa yina wotenete e de free ma otimi nya hode de bobra afi fatty liver sciatica prostate broken bones ulcer swollen neck kompo ahunu Power Specialist Seba Hospital wo motini free wo kra afi fibroid and so yare no motini tekra de free wo ma hunu ma kira kwan wo Kumasi aye Feyase Lake Bosumtwe kwano so opposite Josbro filling station ubedum kran ha omo kwabenya Pokwase ACP road no so takrade omo Anaji Estate adjacent Anaji MA Primary School but more than friend number si no mo jo so na nchire mu aka bia no wo ntimi fendomo 0244544422 0244544422 and 0200383831 0200383831 open someone send message or WhatsApp on so GSA number 0355 797878 0555 797878 na fi Power Specialist Seba Hospital for etimi ajo so na yarewa hodo aye krankra ba betina okumu no wo mate sa yarewa no e de free ho Divine Hope Herbal Center semenka so otwea heba powder eye dura esa yarewa hodo bi ti say waist pain e man na mema nyina esa afi pass sexual weakness low libido stroke ulcer any menstrual disorder sa yarewa hodo nyina so setimi ka otwea heba powder Divine Hope Herbal Center dia ba no na wote sachet ba kwa no na odi gu wo mu watem wo bra wadidi awie say ya no pa awie nwumira na sa homache wadidi awie nko ade a wutimi nom eye Otria Heba Powder, Divine Hope Herbal Center for the Aba. Na Yarewa Mabubo Sinino, Etimia to a secret, the free or the amount. Ukoko for the Gapsin Pharmacy, Ubenya Biato, Cap Heba Usunyani, House of Drugs, Aya Sherman, Boachi and San Cape Coast, Nana Boachi Eba Tema, Pike Gombila, Ewa Tamale, Nafe, Unsetimia Kaotria, Heba Powder, and baby an open do to Fred Divine Hope Herbal Center for number 6, no more Joso, no more being made to now so cotton 0591. 565-557 0591 565-557 and 0550-639-037 0550-639-037 or try about powder or so Janice Wa Wanka Sababa. You may yene a year list Nana Kusi Poku Anna Esinko, no executive director of my Good Governance Advocacy Group Ghana, and then Sema Hodwa Ababetoga and Echegu or Minimum Yuguswa Yebi, and then they are. MPP Amanyoko no a press conference womo General Secretary Justin Frimpong kodia edienim ekasade fa sabre achicha ekoso se sabre de tumi Ghana for the say NDC for sa se nkomo fembu o man no mo hwe ne mum adeche om so machiwe ana memo no megade to yenhwe mra ye ba ye beto akomodi ne so
sad that the IGP Yowonu has created an office whose duty is just to be combing around social media to identify people who criticize the government. And in midnight, early hours, will go and arrest these people to such an extent that even where the Constitution says that when a person is arrested, detained, or restricted, it must be communicated immediately to the person his crime. But in most cases, they don't. Meanwhile, we have people in NDC who on every day attack personalities in MPP, previous ministers in MPP, but IGP Onu don't see those people. The only people that he sees are those who criticize the government. It's a shame for us as a country, and it's a shame to his office as IGP of this republic. Yes, he might have been appointed by the NDC, but at least he must also have conscience and conviction and exhibit high level of professionalism in your daily activities as a man in uniform. And some judges have turned themselves into remand judges. The only thing that they do is to remind people of opponents who criticize this government.
Patriotic Party, just what's this idea? And you see a bino, I say, and Chinchin, and now you're two watching a 2 way. Now a memoir Ghana for a Abadiama NDC. Se wo mumu no ma general to and one more MPP for and aban the political power intimidate you more bra wo ma chichi om then na wo kan dia found the judgment in so
Obrempong, be a very serious man in life. I don't discuss very unserious people.
This is the biggest opposition party, the New Patriotic Party. Serious.
Say, because I have come from MPP, I really understand the party much more than these. I mean, children of today. What I say?
Okay.
And so, Udi Nkolagro Ufiena Penifon Timi Mfa Sebi Nansakwan Son Tiamo na Nkolagro na mode party ni be disen ya mudi ya. We na also a person who retaining the say MPP General Secretary.
As some can any so can
it doesn't hold water.
How much me no ka say say how much abronya don't know so meja no me no ka say Bono regional communication officer de my MPP. Omo friend of Baba Amando said ono so wo much no one near maybe a while. Asem no kan yes an it
say me kai MPP of yesterday. Now me share MPP of today. I think say they are aging in uselessness.
I didn't hear.
One say na edupon wumpa. Atitru ya sebi omabo bew. Say kaneno say CMPP for ba. Na wo hwe wo mo a sebi ye bo roll call a ombe pia. Na ne yesi ye bo MPP na mu general secretary ni. No national organizer na nabi. One no na so ya lawyer for. They don't know anything law. They only knew the judges, like I've always said. I'm a lawyer for we a lawyer. The Okasa, why a lawyer me. So you wonder how he became a lawyer. What is unlawful about the ECOSON? What is unlawful about it? Oh, by you think how a lawyer knows the article say we say say lawyers don't talk morality. Lawyers talk law. You think I will ban now what say IGP muana make an assembly. Me candidate ya IGP dampare. Me tumre me tiesie. Me can say oh yeah extrajudicial killings. Me try baby about yam. Satan no ya IGP. Anything could have happened. You know a number of people who have told me say the armed robbery they could cause so no he had a hand in it. I came and sat here and said it. I never run away from whatever because me there is a difference between Obi no support to John Mahama and opposition. And the Omu opposition. There is a vast difference. It's not because Napoku asema wo kan and then we wo kan eyepe. Napoku no Makacho said there are only two categories of human beings on this earth. Two categories. See the nipa nyina sia na say one category of the persons omo dream as an normal baby and na brony friend think before you act. And another category they act before they think. And only MPP and MPP. Okay. Now we are telling you the difference. Very well. Yeah, criticism. Yeah, and Ekufodo. Ekufodo. Even when we were making sense, he was arresting us. We need to be answer the studio. Ya pound studio. Wasi ya na kwabna bobi ansa. Akoka se ne yire akofa abaya saase. Yes wa fampo wa wia abaya saase. Ya sama kwabna bobi ansa kan ye no kre. Se ne yire ampampa wa ko wia abaya saase a wo si wono ne foundation. E wo so. Omo de ayi ye fa ne sen. Anto bamfo. Kokotakofo. Ebe mo kwabna bobi ansa de ne kwoto afiase. And I don't know why them. I'm going to call a good for the Nifian say, home Nanti Becky, Nakuma bet 20 yam say, ya take up no baby answer, ya can't Becky as them say, when you walk up with Yaba say, Ewo Aya, Exeya. One without recourse to law. Say impo, say me, Sebi, we are president, now we can't say a good crown president, who feel. Yeah, who president, you know, you're saying, you now you cannot be sued. That's how person taking legal remedies against me. And you're your person versus me, and you're the Republic versus Kwabna Bobi answer. I know, we are lawyer for. Yeah, Momusi Antonio Framono. Put me Kwabna Bobi answer versus the Republic. As I'm just left, Rebecca Kufado. Rebecca Kufado, Ghana. Look at who is talking. What would I say? Rebecca Kufado wa Ghana. And I come and Ghana, me come and Rebecca and him. I've had the IGP at studio. Have you seen the quality of IGP like this before? Did you appoint one? Did you have an IGP that had this competence? Yeah, and I want to chroma Jew. How many times do you hear about armed robbery? Tell me. They say that. Look at the level of security in this country. Yeah. Did you have such an IGP?
You brought an incompetent person, a square peg in a round hole, and you claim that you are giving us security. When Yakoda and Ajwa, I had 3 different places I made that. Because Semeda Fakwa, I didn't tell me, under you, brand new tier rubber pickup. The two say, you are talking about what security in this country? And then we and I'm see or maybe no most time floor. That's why I'm saying I don't discuss on serious persons.
Okay.
It's messy because you see the more now all discuss your mono, then I say you are giving them some reverence and you are glorifying their stupid and fool.
Martin.
It's messy.
Martin.
So I must say they have legal basis. It's a rule of law motion.
Okay.
They should take the matter to court and stop worrying our ears. We are not here to listen to morality from any lawyers.
Very well. Yanko Ghana Port. We don't say Republican AI system. And as I see Ghana Port or Aqua, determine Senema prices. Any ehoniema nepoku and a buyer na watching me in the children. Now, freight forwarders, woho, Kakrem said there be Republican system, and Yadia, a bebo of freight forwarders, Omajuma, Bayanka, buy any free war, not old system, Namra, sense me say what it be. Then I walk on their farm.
Obrempong, I'll take this as a subject. Here a break akra.
Okay.
But make training tia no ma born tougher. Nobody is against innovation. Me, I have criticized the AI publican and I hold my words intact. And we are all there to help Abai to make sure say we bring the quality of revenue, because revenue assurance and I'm there to help anyone who wants or requires I am never against anything innovative. No, innovation be a bois. Now port system biano you how o managing na beba abaya wini na importance wa wini all stakeholders be wini senior na no mekan you kunga for media. I've been a victim. I can show you the details of the you can see it from here.
Okay.
Share. A dozen just to I'm saying person a bonnet of now so we share the duty idea we got to very outrageous. It's almost 1.5.
That's 1,453,000. Now 70.
Now another way semi dinner
yeah
idea adwuma meye na idea any can say because AI is supposed to better an existing system. It is not supposed to compound the problems that the system has.
Okay.
Now in computing, AI a computer.
Yeah.
There will be there your friend garbage in, garbage out. So I have kept asking this very simple question. Now, in Penifoni P, understanding of what we mean, but enemy who say the problem is being solved because every AI system must have up to about 5 and maybe makuchira me pese me take us through, then we close.
Very well.
Very kind. I was saying legal grounding AI system now will introduce you a port, but let's ask ourselves: does this one have so much to talk about it?
Okay.
But I will rush it through.
Okay.
Let us be was here bisa say predictability of, for example, trade information. What can I say? For example, AI no ebetimi ama obia ono or kofa ne ma beton when ya gidie wo mu say me nyoma na amakọ akofa na egu container mu no say baga na AI ni betimi a predict ama mehu say ade na mutua ebia say no ebia ya improve system no ti kura mpo no the quality of information AI ni wa obetimi dia ye ama mehu say na me nkotua na obetimi ama me ana ebio e was say minya transparency enye say wo na we tax officer wo say wo dem e na wo say me dia me nkotua wa bra me nim kwan ya fa so na calculation
okay
eti e was say minya transparency e was say mitimi wo kwan ya wo fa so a wo reche at a figure wo person nkotua
okay
enti and last but not the least the human oversight which I say ena system bia so we see you be a friend appeal now appeal one na me what problem with say ya me no ma kawa demorage that no I'm yet to go through an appeal system which can take me about 3 weeks. Who pays for the demorage? Demorage of $150 dollars a day no why no be so it appears say we rushed ourselves through a certain process.
Okay.
And akoma egedifo any aban enya sebi clash.
Okay.
Or a crash.
Okay.
What I have proposed, let me say, aban should open up and allow for adventure ebia systems be where aban can also adapt to making sure say the aims of Pelican no betimi akio obi oni wonu ma ochiri for asem pakodo okay bi na mom no say ye adwe say ye me ye aban enti de ye pe ene ebe ye ebi ene 1.5 yi na opese me force na down my throat because tua na makọ bobesia na makọ tua na mayi me ye the calculation no say me tua 1.5 we ya Ebra me turn 30 cedis no I have to be selling it at 91 cedis to make a profit of 1 cedi. Who takes the burden? It will erode all the positives of abaya aba and they say bibia broko from sugar broko from emo broko from ejebedu baby no ubon say emo no ye kan boa na amma ejina mo bo enti ye be sraban say I'm being positive sabi abide your own ejuma.
Yes.
How we bring the revenue no yetanachi me I don't believe in under invoicing. I don't believe in under declaration. And I mean person me dear do so say e was aban so ye over invoicing.
Okay.
And now over declaration. This aban to me is way free one. AI it will work effectively. But AI cannot work when there is no data.
Mirase. Listo Nana Kusipoku, Executive Director at the Good Governance Advocacy Group Ghana. No Bekaya Hona Fi in 7 Yetimi ABM. I had a Benema Kwani at the Jimedi, but before I was sorry, a wonderful happy birthday going out to my pastor and our Reverend Benjamin Ejari. Na Reverend Ejari Benjamin dodo na friend sofo amwako one on the founder and leader at the Living Adonai Ministries International. Reverend Ejari Benjamin and then birthday on the 15th of April sofo amwako nyankopon insha na onye kese o mangosra enno so na Reverend koso na faje nipa dodo na enkwa nyankopon insha bebre pa bisha ya de jumadi ni nyina esi ha Mr. Rav Jampo, your director of MCR, Mr. Peter Cranton, or Mr. Emmanuel Neti, Wamo, any Abbas, and share TV in the Mount. Francis, any Kofi Santini, Jana Cameron, Lizine, me makeup. Miankasa, me J. Brenna, Midi, Jumedi, and Chame, Edema, Midi, the Enke Obrempong, the grassroots president, Okwape Mike, and Yanko Ponyard much now, you best say she news team now ready. One more December, Kababa, Sumo, Macrabo.